Hello, everybody, and welcome to eDIOCRACY, the show where a bunch of idiots that don't know how to play D&D sit down and play D&D. Once again, I am joined by the boys.
Hello.
Hey!
Unfortunately, today, Waffles actually had he had a few things to do. We're not entirely sure exactly what happened, but something came up, so he's not here. But we all wish him the best of luck as we are about to hop in and continue on our adventure through the land of Galore. Also today's my birthday. If you didn't know, which is very
Birthday.
convenient.
Happy birthday!
Heck yeah. So, we've got a great episode planned for all of you. So, hopefully, all of you are ready for episode 28 of eDIOCRACY.
Woo!
The party walks into a dark room. You pull out a torch and find you are surrounded by the undead. Roll for initiative.
I fly to the ceiling and fire at the zombies, pinning them to the ground.
I use my prosthetic arm to spread gas around the room, igniting it, turning the zombies to ash.
What? You can do that?
I cast Guiding Bolt, striking the scoundrels with the power of God!
I pull out Betsy and fire a piercing shot.
I use my bonus action to heal, and then I smack him with my trusty mace.
Nice girl.
And then I smack him with my trusty mace.
And we are back. Hello, everybody, once again. Welcome in the funness of eDIOCRACY. All of the guys went silent.
Okay, yeah, I was waiting for you. I was like, are we gonna do the...
Oh, yeah, no. See, this is why I told you to pull up the stream. I played our intro on stream.
Oh.
Hey!
That's why I went mute, because I can't talk during the intro.
Yeah, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what's happening?
I like
You guys can talk during the intro. It's fine, because I've got it set up to do that. But unfortunately, my mic is set up to OBS, so it would have. I had to actually mute myself.
We're just so used to you just being so quiet for you just saying okay, and then just going quiet for
Yeah. So
I was
yeah.
like, is he setting something up,
Welcome
or-
to eDIOCRACY. Today we have episode 28 for all of you. So with further ado, let's just hop straight into it. Let's get ready, and let's see where they are in the land of Galore. Okay, so last time we left off, our amazing adventurers were walking off in the desert, making their way to a nearby mining village, basically leaving the city of Board. Now, as they started going, they did decide that they are going to, start resting along the way and everything. So they're not that far outside of town. They're actually just a few miles out. I'd say roughly. Let's see. I'd say about 10, 12 miles outside of Board. I'm new here. Can have mod. Actually, yes, you can, Junior. But as they were out, about 10 miles out, they decided to take a nice rest. So all of you guys, go ahead and hit your long rest.
Okay. Yeah, I need that for sure.
It works every time. Yep. I think I'm modded, Junior. There we go. Okay. So, as all of you go in, take your rest, we will come up in the morning. Any of you want to go first? No takers? Okay, cool. Everybody roll me a d4.
Skidoo.
I got a 1.
Got a 4.
I always get a 1.
I hit to roll. Oh, I got 3.
Cool. So Morgeth,
Shit.
yeah, because you rolled the highest, you're gonna be waking up first. Good fucking luck.
Well,
So
I mean,
yeah, basically, you walked for a while. You walked for a while. You went to sleep, and you are now waking up in the morning on top of a big sand dune that all of you decided to sleep on. Pretty much out about 10 miles out from civilization. Last place being Board, and you guys are having a grand time out here. So I will leave it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to move shit too, so I'm trying to.
I was gonna say a grand time in the desert.
A
where there's
grand,
just sand
grand
and
fucking
bullshit.
time. Yeah. Dude, I'm trying to move the fucking marker on the map, and it's just pissing
Oh
me
no,
off.
I don't.
Look, man. I'm trying to talk and do shit at the same time. Okay.
No, bro. No, I'm not dissing your
So-
monologue or anything. I'm just like, yeah, we're having a fun time.
Yeah,
My
fun
ass
time,
crack
man.
is full of sand.
So you wake up. You wake up in the morning, and as you wake up, you notice that the sun is just blasting down on all of you. It's about, I'd say, 10 a.m. and you notice Marquise kind of standing off to the side, kind of in like it almost looks like he's in a trance or something. You noticed that like before you went to sleep, he didn't really go to sleep. He kind of just sat there on the dune, and now it just seems like he's sitting there on the dune, but he's just staring pretty much like straight out in front of him.
Ah, okay.
Where's the map? I only show the map when y'all actually need to look at it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I guess I'd like get up off of the sand dune that I'm sleeping on and like slap the dust off my face. Like, well, it was a decent night's sleep, but God, I hate sand. And then I get up and I sit up and I look over and see Marquise there sitting in a trance, and I go over there and walk over to him. I go, Marquise, are you okay?
You don't really get a response.
Oh. Perhaps he's resting. I don't fully understand this, but okay. So I guess I get up, kind of just look at the sunrise. I really don't know what to do right now because nobody else is awake, so I'm just gonna sit around and chill until they wake up.
Yep. Yeah, you spend another minute essentially, and then you kind of like notice Marquise, like moving his joints a little bit, and he kind of gets out of his trance, and he's just like, "Huh, sorry. I'm sorry, friend. Did you say something, Morgeth?"
Yes, I did. What? Are you okay?
Yes, never better. Why?
You were just sort of sitting there like you were in a trance. I was just making sure you were okay.
Oh, yeah, no, so the great part about how I was built is, I don't actually have to sleep. I just more of go into like an inactive state for a while, where I'm just kind of sitting there. I can basically, I can kind of hear and see everything pretty much fine. The only issue is that it's harder to, what's the word? Yeah, it's kind of hard to move in that state, and it takes me a moment to kind of get my joints all together.
Okay,
So-
I understand.
Yes.
Very interesting. I didn't know that. But well, guess we have a little bit of a road ahead of us here. Probably wake the rest of the group up. We have to get going.
Yes, we do have a long trek ahead of us. We only got about 10 miles outside the city, and unfortunately, that's not even a third of the way there.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to be quite a sucky adventure.
I mean, it could be worse.
I mean, yes, there's a lot of things that could be worse, but we all know I don't like sand. Or
That is a
dry
good point.
heat. Actually, no, I don't like humidity worse than dry heat, but that's besides the point.
Yes, it is very dry out here. Well, let's go on ahead and get
Yeah.
up the others, and you know,
Get on our
actually,
way.
while you do that, let me go on ahead and fix some tea for everyone.
Okay.
And then Marquise just kind of turns over and starts getting his stuff together.
And I turn around and I start looking at him like, okay, who should I wake up first? Or who should I attempt to wake up first? Let's see if we can get Vanessa up first. So I walk up to Vanessa and like nudge her and see if I can get her to wake up. It's like, hey, Vanessa, wake up! It's the morning. We have to go. Come on, it's time to go.
I really want to say roll for something, but no, not this time.
Roll for something. No, maybe I don't want.
Well, then you don't want Vanessa up that badly.
I'm just kidding. But
I know. So yeah, Vanessa does actually get up. Just slowly, per usual. Her usual routine.
Say what?
I said her per usual routine. The
Okay.
big stretch and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, big stretch!
It's always the big stretch.
That's fine, I didn't want to say. Anyways, Vanessa's up now.
All right, Vanessa, it's time to go. We need to get rolling. I want to sit in this desert forever.
I mean, sand's kind of nice. It's a lot softer if you think about it.
So,
Anyways, yeah, let's start waking up the others, I guess.
all right. Yeah, I guess I'll
You
go.
wanna
Okay, I'll
wake
tap.
up Jackie, and I'll wake
Yeah.
up Bug.
Yeah, that's fine. You'll probably be the best one to do that anyway.
Yeah.
So I gotta wake up Jackie. So I guess if Vanessa's not gonna wake up Ugg first, then I'm gonna just wake up Jackie first. So I go over to Jackie.
I got
and
I got slightly distracted for a second. Sorry. But yeah,
Okay.
Jackson
Well, I haven't
Jackson
actually come up there yet.
Jackson kind of just like opens his eyes a bit and is just like, what time is it?
Sunrise, I guess. Or is it like mid? No, it's like midday. I don't know what time it is, dude. The sun's up. The sun's up. It's time to wake up. Okay.
Jackson kind of just like opens his eyes more and gets up, looks around, and is just sitting there, just like, gotta say the ground is still surprisingly comfortable, even if it is one thing I hate.
I guess I just don't like the grit that much. Is what it is for me.
I just can't run in this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Nobody can really run that well in this stuff. But yeah. Either way, it's time to hop up. We got a mining village to go to.
Jackson just kind of looks at you and is just like trying to figure out if that was a pun or not.
No, sadly, it's not a pun. We're actually going to a mining village.
No, the fact that you said hop up.
Oh, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that, but yeah, that was actually a good one. Whoops.
I was sitting there just like,
That
I don't think that was
was
intentional,
very
but damn, that was
punny.
good.
It's just very funny. But yeah, no, let's roll. We gotta get out of here. Tired of being in this MF and desert.
I mean, the heat's not that bad.
Eh,
It's just the sand.
don't- Yeah, I know. That's my problem. It's just the same.
Just sand.
Sand,
So-
only sand, and I don't like sand.
Yep. As y'all are getting ready, Marquise kind of turns and he goes, if anyone would like any tea, I do have some brewed up right over here. As you see him sitting to the side, and he's kind of just holding a tray in his hand full of tea.
Oh, I would love some tea. I'm quite parched, actually. So go to grab
Tea,
a cup of tea.
tea actually seems pretty nice right now. If I'm honest.
And then since we're gonna roll back a little bit so that Vanessa can wake up Ugg. Yes, if that's okay.
Yeah, wake up, Bug.
Okay. It's just everyone went silent. I'm like, if that's okay.
We went
Waiting on
silent
you.
so you can wake up, Bug.
Okay,
waiting on you
fine.
That's the wakes up Ugg.
Vanessa shakes Ugg, starts shaking Ugg. Arrows go flying.
Well, yes, Vanessa's gonna slowly shake Ugg, not Dumbledore shake, just
Not
Whoa.
Dumbledore.
But yeah, as you kind of start shaking Ugg, it's you notice that like his eyes seem to be already open, just wide awake.
That's creepy.
Vanessa just are you good? While giving a thumbs up, you wake?
Ugg starts to get up, and as he starts trying to get the sand out of his feathers.
Vanessa's gonna help him get the sand out of his feathers.
Oh, I see you're waking up. Would you like some tea, friend?
Ugg kind of just nods his head.
Just yelling out. Hey, yo, you want some tea?
You want something?
Marquise just walks over. He still has the tray in his hand, with two more teacups on it. In his right hand, he's sitting there sipping on some tea. In the left hand, he's just holding out a tray, like a small tray that he has with two more teacups on it. He goes, "Feel free."
Well, thank you, Marquise. Vanessa says as she takes hers.
Ugg just kind of grabs one for himself and starts sipping.
So once you grab it, he just takes it. You see him basically take it, and it almost looks like he's jamming it into his side. And as he kind of jams the tray into his side, you notice that his there's a little slot. It's almost like a big. It looks like a big coin slot on the side that the tray goes in, and then it just slides down and it locks in place, and then the hole itself is just sealed up with the metal.
Interesting.
And then with that, he starts putting on all of his butler attire and everything, the vest, and then he starts putting on his vest and everything.
That's a neat slot you got there, Marquise.
Ah, yes. That was installed a very long time ago, and I haven't had much use of it until just recently. So, usually I'm only making tea for, well, me. So it's actually good to get a little use out of it.
Hey, yeah, as long as you're getting use out of it, not leaving it to rest.
Yep.
So
Okay. Well, I'm not sure about the rest of you, but I think it's probably a good idea if we start going. I'm not too worried about myself because I can walk out in the sand practically for years without having to worry about anything. You, on the other hand, a little different.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. We should get going.
Yep.
Okay, well, lead the way.
Alright, so Morgan starts walking off towards the village.
So, you start making your way toward the village. And after about a minute of walking, all of you kind of like start to feel like a low rumble. Like it's barely noticeable, but it is noticeable.
Huh. Does anyone feel that?
Yeah, that's odd.
Yeah. I don't think it's anything too much. It's not heavy. Maybe it's just like a small earthquake or something, but
I mean,
It does
let's hope it's
seem a
not like
little
last
odd.
time.
I'm not entirely sure what that is.
yeah, I couldn't tell
Do
you
you
either.
do you think it would be an earthquake?
I mean, potentially.
Yes. Well,
You think more would happen if it was an earthquake?
Uh, I don't know. I'm not
I mean, it
much one to know about earthquakes.
depends how far away we are.
True.
So.
Yeah.
Well.
That's a good point.
Well. I mean, in other words, let's just keep trekking on, and if it gets a little worse, then maybe we can worry about it.
Right.
Yep.
And before y'all even get a couple extra steps, you feel the ground start to shake like violently to the point where at first you almost trip in the sand from it, and then you're all just kind of like you're kind of frozen in there looking around trying to figure out where this rumble's coming from as you start to see what looks like to be a trail of sand kind of moving around in your direction out from a sand dune in front of you.
I do not
Is-
think that is good.
You see that, right? Yeah, there's
Uh,
nothing good that can come from that. We need to run.
Yes, that is unfortunate. I think we do need to run. I
it's
have
time to
traveled
go.
these sands a lot, and I do not ever recognize this happening. Let's get going.
All right. Yep. We need to go now.
Yep.
Yep.
go
Everyone,
in.
run!
And
So I
as
just booked
as
it.
all of you start running, you end up sprinting. You're trying to get away, and you notice that you're not able to outrun this thing. And then all of a sudden, it just about 100 yards out from you just stop. Like it almost like it just stops in the sand. You see a little bit of like mound basically in it, and it just sits there for a moment as you're still feeling the shaking. Like you still feel the shaking under you, and then you just see the mound disappear, like into the sand below.
Oh no.
Pretty sure I've seen a movie about this.
I'm pretty sure I've seen many shows and movies about this.
Really?
Tremors.
I've never seen that.
I was thinking more about Star Wars, but
Okay.
I was thinking of the scene from Legend of
get your
Korra.
point. So.
But either way, yeah, this is not good. We are in a predicament.
Because I don't think any of you want to go back to board.
Oh, I'm not going back to board anytime soon. Thank you very much.
Johnny, was it in the direction of the mining village?
Yes.
Well, it was.
I mean, the sand dune was in front of you in the direction of the mining
Yeah.
village.
Okay, I was just making.
Okay.
You guys wanna try to get closer to the mining village? Just see
Yeah,
what
that's.
happens? 'Cause
Yeah, that's probably what we need to do.
it definitely looks like it couldn't go further, but it might just be restraining.
Yeah. I'd say let's go to the mining village. We need to. And quickly, please.
Yes,
But
of course.
also, we might want to keep it down in case it hurt us that way.
Well, I mean. I don't know. I don't know anything
I think
about
our
this.
Tabaxi friend does make a fairly good point there, Morgoth.
No, you're right. She does make a good point. I don't want to get caught by whatever the hell this thing is.
Yes. So we should probably keep trekking along and be on the lookout for anything similar to what just happened.
Yeah.
And then you start to feel the ground violently shake again.
Oh.
This time, you're looking around, you don't see the mound. You don't see the mound moving around or anything. You don't see any sand moving. You're just kind of like, okay, that's not the right music to play. So, you're there. The sand's moving all around you. You're a little confused, trying to figure out where this is coming from, and then all of a sudden, you notice like in between all of you, it's just a little bit of sand basically being sucked into the ground, almost creating what right now is like an expanding like whirlpool of sand just sinking into the ground.
Oh. Fall back, everyone! Fall back!
You start to split apart from each other to like get away from this thing, and then you just kind of like see a bunch of sand just. It's almost like it just vanishes, and all of you fall straight down. Just staring at each other, falling straight down as a huge pit just magically appears, making everyone fall down into a sandy void.
I knew this was gonna be a fun day.
Oh no, Morgan's weakness. Sand void.
Sand and... No.
You fall, and then nothing. Just complete darkness.
Oh.
So here's your guys' new character sheets.
It seems you were eaten by a sandworm. I'm sorry. My bad.
Sorry, guy.
I actually rolled it whether it would eat you.
Whoopsie. I didn't mean to put him here. He was supposed to be a little bit more south. My bad.
Whoopsie doodle. You guys are dead.
Oh man, that's unfortunate. Maybe you should have had those sleep cookies on you still.
I'm pretty sure Vanessa still has a sleep cookie on her.
Probably, I don't know. But
It's like joke
yeah,
of,
I do.
I just put this
yeah.
monster
Okay.
out.
So, all of you, like you basically fall unconscious for a moment, and then you wake back up. You all kind of like wake back up to seeing like this. It's basically like a blue floating orb, kind of. Like it's a light blue glowing orb, essentially just floating around in between all of you as you're all sitting in what seems to be some sort of like underground cavern.
Great.
Vanessa like immediately gets up. Is everyone okay? Do we have everyone?
Gets up and is like, yeah, I'm okay.
That's me, Morgan. Ugh. Are you here?
I'm just kind of like trying to like figure out where he came from. He's just looking around. He's still sitting on the ground.
Questionable.
You're
Jackie? You good, Jackie?
Jackson's just sitting there, just staring at the fucking orb, completely like trying to figure out what the fuck he's looking at.
Oh, God.
Keys.
Marquise, you okay, buddy? Oh.
I think we might have lost Marquise.
Great. Knowing him, he's probably just like standing up at the hole, just like, oh, what the fuck was that? What the fudge pickles was that? I knew I was gonna slip an F-bomb. I'm sorry.
I already did it.
Oh, okay. Well, then
I didn't even think about it either. I literally just did one. Didn't even think about it until afterwards.
I'm trying my hardest not to. The enemy taught me to do it, so you know.
Either way, it's okay.
Vanessa pulls out one of her torches to light it.
You light the torch. You see, little more of the cave around you. It's not that big. It's probably like, I'd say 20 to 30 feet wide. But as you look around, you don't see like any genuine way out. It's just there's no like there's not like rocks have fallen and some basically cemented together. There's no rock pile or anything. It literally just looks like the cave formed just this weird circle around you guys, almost like you've been here for so long that the earth itself has just melded around.
Oh.
Meanwhile, you still have a glowing.
What?
Glowing? I was like, wait,
You
there's a
still
wind
have
in the cave?
You still have a glowing light blue orb just kind of floating about 7 or 8 feet off the ground in between all of you.
And Jackson is still just staring at it.
Vanessa is
I'm
gonna
just completely
slowly
confused.
make her way towards it.
You start walking toward it, and then you just like you don't hear a voice, but it almost like in your head, like in the back of your mind, you hear a very loud stop.
And Vanessa stopped.
Did everybody hear this or just Vanessa's?
Everybody.
Vanessa's mine. Oh. Fergus goes, oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all.
Ugg was like starting to like stand up, but he just sits back down.
What is that thing? And why did it tell us to stop?
Well, I think he was telling me to stop. Well,
Well-
sorry. I think they were telling me to stop. We don't know which.
Yeah, and as you're confused, you then you see the like the blue orb there that's just floating. You see it kind of like change. You see like the brightness of the orb kind of changed and kind of flicker, and you assume it's almost like trying to say something.
Oh. What is this thing trying to say right now? Yeah, I have no idea what's going on here. I can't speak light flicker. I'm sorry.
Excuse me. Can you hear me? Hello?
Huh?
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
What the?
Ah, yes. Ha, friends.
Huh?
Oh, I see. Wow, this is a very weird predicament we've gotten ourselves into.
Yeah.
First we saw some sand move, and now we're all stuck in a cave. That's very unfortunate. Oh yes, I forgot to mention this before. Well, hello, friends. Yes, I am in fact still Marquise. You're just kind of seeing me outside the shell, as some of you might say.
Oh?
Oh.
Yes. So to put it in
Whoa.
perspective, this is my core. This kind of resides in the chest of, well, the shell that my inventor made for me, and well, I have no clue where that ended up, and I have no clue how well, I'm still intact if I don't have the shell anymore. So yes, this is a very weird predicament.
So what you're saying is that's your soul.
In a weird sense, I guess so, but under normal circumstances, I should not be able to use, well, the soul, as you said, without the shell. So, yes, this is very confusing.
And if you're just
Voice
that,
sounds
how are
cool.
you talking?
What?
How can we hear you? Because you're just that right now.
Like I said,
I have no clue. I've never actually been in this form before. One time, only once, has this ever popped out. And I was inactive for 2 years.
Oh. Wow. Okay.
So I have no clue how this is working right now. But,
Yeah.
since, I'm still running, it means, well, fate has, allowed me to live this day, and we should not ruin that chance. We need to find a way out of here.
And here I
Yes,
was about to touch it.
Yes, there is a reason I told you to stop.
Oh, that was you. Okay.
Ah.
But, so can you move around?
Well, I assume so. I got off the ground and up here, so I assume so. And you see him start to
like kind of Sorry, I didn't have my hand on the knob. That sounded wrong. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Anyway.
Johnny's out here proving that you can play D&D with one hand.
Shut up.
Anyways.
So, yeah, you see the orb kind of move to the side, and it starts to like basically. So Ugg, who's on the ground, it starts to like float above Ugg, basically just leaving him in almost like a daze.
Ugg is just like sitting there staring straight up at it.
Hello, bird friend. It seems our bird friend is not having a great time right now. So
Yeah.
I think you spooked him when you yelled "Stop" at me.
Oh, I see. Well, I do apologize, bird friend. So get that bird brain of yours into gear because we need to get out of here.
Yeah, that's gonna be a little harder than you think, boss man. But anyway.
You all notice that Ugg like slowly starts to get back up.
Oh. That worked. Okay. Yeah, you're right, Marquise. We need to go ahead and get going.
Exactly. Well, I'm glad you agree. Well, for starters, does anybody have any idea on how to get out of here?
Haha. Nope.
No.
Okay.
Let's just start looking for that.
Roll perception.
Okay. Great. Anyone want to help me with this?
Yeah, I'll help. Yeah.
So can I roll with
Why not?
advantage then?
Oh,
Yeah, no, all of you can roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, anybody that wants to help, just roll.
Alright, I'm rolling. So with advantage is flat, just regular.
Just flat.
Okay.
I got a 16.
even with a +5, I only got a 6.
Wow, a +5,
I
you
got
got a
it.
6, so you rolled a nat 1.
Yes.
Good job.
But at the same time, I am still technically
Good job.
mesmerized by
Good job.
by an orb.
You're only
Yeah,
able to
thank you.
you're only able to notice where the floor is.
Yes.
Yes, the floor here
Where the
is made
floor,
of
You look
I'm able to
around
see where
and
the
you
floor is
finally
and Marquise's
realize
soul.
you are in a cave.
But Morgan over here got an 18.
Absolutely.
Heck yes.
So when you said we were finally in a cave, Minecraft played the cave sound noise.
Gosh.
Just the ambient cave noise.
Oh my god. So,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, let me check
Ness
this
and I
out.
got good perception rolls.
Let's see. Yeah. So, Morgoth and Vanessa, both of you notice as you're looking around, you don't see any openings, but you feel you feel from a certain side of the cave, you feel like almost like a draft coming in.
Did you feel that?
Yeah.
Huh.
Let me.
Strange wind.
That's our way out.
Yeah, let's hope that's our way out and not some sort of like facade. So Morgeth starts heading to it.
Yep. As you walk up, to where the strange draft is coming in, you get closer and you feel it just a little bit more. And like as you get closer and closer, you start to hear almost like a little bit of
Uh-oh.
a very like low like waving sound, I guess is the best way to put it.
Yeah. I don't like the music that just started up. Very ominous and creepy. Anyway, what were we saying?
Well, it is in my creepy playlist, so. It's lit. No, seriously, the playlist is called Creepy.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, back to the story.
But as you get toward it, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. But as you feel the wind, you hear like a little bit of you hear almost like some type of like a little bit of a rumble. Per se, not quite like it sounds just like a weird vibration going on. Not quite the same one that you heard when the ground was rumbling, but you still hear some weird rumble coming from like this specific side of the cavern.
What is that? You guys feel that too, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't feel anything right now.
Oh yes, yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fair, Marquise. At least you answered me.
Yes,
I don't
no
know.
problem.
Half the time, I feel like people are waiting for Ugg to respond.
Oh no, I know Ugg's not gonna respond,
Well,
but
I
I'm
know
like,
that's the joke, though.
like, I look over to Ugg and just start like doing the hand rolling thing, like, come on, say something.
The impatient foot tap.
Just like the sarcastic like look, like, come on. But,
Well, friends, is anybody going to respond to Morgeth? Because I didn't feel or hear anything.
I said kinda. I don't know if it picked it up or not.
it picked up the last bit of it, and all I heard was and I'm like, what?
Yeah, no, kinda.
Okay.
Vanessa said kinda. I'm not as close as you are, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone, meet up with me. I want to see if you guys feel this. This is weird. Might be stronger as we get move further this way.
Johnny, question: how strong is the wind?
It's not that it's not that much. It's like it comes in waves, and it's like
Is it like a nice breeze?
very slight. It's almost like what's the best way to put this? It's almost like you can feel. It's about the strength of like someone's breath on your neck.
Let's see.
It's very, very light. It's not like someone's trying to blow your eardrums out by blowing into your ears. It's very, very light, where you could barely notice it, and that's why I didn't notice it the first time.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna still do this as you notice as Ugg starts like walking over to Morgeth. Like you notice that he kind of like starts like relaxing, where he's got like his head back, his eyes closed, kind of like almost like that, kind of just like basking in like the slight breeze.
It's the first real change in face I've seen in Ugg in a little bit. Good, I'm glad he's enjoying himself. However, I am not. This is not fun at all. So I guess we just keep I'm gonna keep tracking the direction of the vibrations. And I'm getting very very bad vibrations right now.
Okay, so
Yeah, it's gonna keep trekking.
good. What do you mean keep trekking? Didn't you walk up to this wall?
Oh, it's up to the wall. I thought there was like still a path to go down.
No, it's a huge, like, 30-foot circular room. That's all this is.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You got closer
Get
to
it.
a very like to a wall, and you started hearing that little bit of a rumble.
But where's the draft coming from? Is what I want to know.
Vanessa actually like brings over the torch to where they are.
Yeah, that actually might be very helpful.
Yep. You brought the torch over. You still hear that, slight rumble, but and every once in a while you can feel the a draft come in a little bit. But that's all I'm giving you.
And perhaps we should search this cave for, clues or any potential like secret passageways or anything. I mean, it just looks like we're in a big hole, but
Yeah. Vanessa like hands off her torch to Morga, pulls out another torch. We should probably split up the search around. I know the room isn't too big, but
yeah. As long as we stay in one room and in a decent proximity of each other, yeah, I guess we'll
It's
be
all
okay with
one
splitting
room.
up. I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, if you find something, tell us immediately, okay?
yeah,
Don't be like, ooh, secret, whatever, and press the button and go in a different room without us.
Of course. That's
Yeah.
why I pulled out the torch so we can cover more ground.
Yeah,
Instead of standing like
good.
right next.
Yeah, we can't afford any stupid mistakes, okay? I'm not saying you would make them, Vanessa. I'm just saying in general. But either way, Morga starts to look for any type of secret passageways or like any clues to where the draft may be coming from.
Vanessa's also as well, just on the other side of Morga.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
scaling the walls.
Okay, so you're just searching the walls and stuff.
Yeah, that's gonna be the starting point. Is the walls.
Are we going like toward the rumbling, away from the rumbling?
I'm gonna start going toward the rumbling.
Okay, you're gonna okay. So as you get closer to the wall that you assume the rumbling's coming from, you start to you don't feel like any change in the draft, but you do feel that you're a little more certain that it's coming from this direction, and you move up and you start to get close. You get pretty much right next to the wall, and you can start hearing this rumbling a lot more as you get closer to the wall.
Huh. I seriously wonder what this rumbling could be. And I want to start like feeling on the wall to see if I feel any like switches or like a door or something like.
Yeah. So you end up reaching your hand out, and as soon as you touch it, you then see like as soon as like you get your finger on it, it gives you a light shock, making you jerk your hand away, and you see a ripple effect happen on the wall. It stretches along the whole side of the walls, going all the way to the other side, and every single one of you start to notice this, and it ripples on the other side, combines together, and then you hear like a loud like shimmering almost, as you then start to see letters appear like on the wall.
What the?
And like all of these letters spell out names, and it spells like different names. It spells names of like people, locations, and stuff like that. But you can't. All this stuff seems familiar to all of you guys, but you can't figure out what's familiar about all of this.
So the walls are just going to reveal people's IP addresses?
Yes, because I put a DDoS cave in here. Thank you.
The cave of DDoS.
Do we fall into an admin room or something?
It's
Oh my
just
gosh.
Y'all accidentally got stuck in the cheat room that I had, like the freaking dev cheat room. I'm sorry, guys.
Door-
Whoops, my bad. I
Door
should have
open,
patched
John's
this
just
before.
saying.
I should have patched this before I gave it to you.
it's just the joke of the person's revealing your IP. Too bad I know my IP as well.
I've got. It's like I've got your IP. Ah, thanks, man, because I've been really needing that.
Thanks, man. I've actually.
It's
Like,
just the guy
really
steals your
need that.
password. He's just like, I know your password. Oh, really? Can I have it? Because honestly, I forgot how to get back into my Facebook.
Yeah, I was like, I locked myself out of my Facebook like. 3
Oh
months
god,
ago.
even worse. Does it with like your home address, and you're like, "Thanks, man. I've been needing to go home for a while now."
I've been living in my car for like 3 months. I forgot where I live.
Okay.
By the way.
But yeah, essentially, you see all these like names on the wall, but they seem familiar, but you can't wrap your head around like what seems familiar about them.
Vanessa just like Marquise. Are you seeing all this?
I am in fact seeing all of this, and I will have to say it's very peculiar. I'm not entirely sure why there are names of, well, places that I've seen all of you.
Huh.
That's very strange.
Yeah. Should we get Marquise to touch the wall?
I would think that would kill him, especially because it looked like it shocked you. So
Yeah, but he's
Yeah.
thing now.
Say what?
Yeah, but he's some sort of spike or spark thing.
yeah, but if a human touch can disrupt it, sorry, the Baxi touch can disrupt it. I don't know how electrical shock would.
Yeah. You make a good point there. I figured that maybe if he touched it, it would unlock some like other. It would spell some other type of words or something, but
So it has every place that Marquise has seen us, right? That's obvious.
Yeah. But there are names and stuff too. I wonder what names came out of it.
Marquise, can you read all this? Like, obviously, but like,
Well, yes.
what are the names? Wow.
Well, I'm not sure myself, but, well, let me read off a few.
And as he reads a couple of them off, all of you you get a familiar these names that you hear are familiar, but you can't wrap your head around why they seem familiar. It's almost like you've completely forgotten about the names that he starts he ends up listing off.
Well, for starters, there's a a big one here that's Yorn. There's another one of Crazy Dave and Gore, and there's one that just says the Professor. There's another one here about a Frobo and then a Tony. It's a lot of strange names.
So
And the whole time, like, all of you are trying to wrap your heads around it, but you can't. You just can't, like, figure out why these names sound familiar to you.
Yeah.
Core is a really odd name. It's like
Yeah.
the odd one out of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know why that it's so familiar, but I can't put my head around it right now. Well, I mean,
Did we know these people?
I guess I don't know. And I just like I sit down, like thinking like, what is happening right now?
Hang on, I have an idea.
As you sit down, you start thinking about it. You start to realize as well that, like, you remember everyone in the room and you know them, but you can't remember like how any of you met each other, or like had like you can't really remember how you met each other. It's more the fact that, like, you know each other's names, and you're all just kind of, like, you all ended up in here just magically knowing each other.
Oh, this is fudge.
Vanessa goes to see if she still has a journal on her.
Yeah, that's right. I said fudge. We're keeping it good here.
Vanessa pulls out Journey. Johnny, oh no.
Well, that's why I phrased it like that, so Johnny can say that there is no journal.
You do in fact find your journal.
And Vanessa's gonna skim over it, but specifically looking for the names that are on the walls.
Yeah. So you open the journal. You open the journal and you find the first page, and you start to read it a bit, and it literally describes every single action that has happened up to this point when you guys woke up in the cave. And as you start flipping the pages, you see almost like the ink itself writing the pages down on everything happening, down to you reading the book itself.
Whoa!
Guys, I think you guys should look at this.
That line just wrote itself in the book.
Oh, really? Okay, hang on a minute. Let me take a look at this. So Morgan goes and takes a look at the book.
And of course, you notice that the book is literally writing everything down, and including the part where you start reading the book, it literally reads, Morgath starts reading the journal.
Whoa, this is nuts.
Morgath said.
Vanessa tries to like flip back to like the earlier pages so that she can show Morgan like everything.
I guess Morgath is seeing all of this happen. Just like, so this is how it all happened? Well, shucks.
Apparently.
And you're literally just reading pretty much the moment all of you woke up in the cave.
Dang, I wish this book would tell us how to get out of this cave. And just telling me stuff that's happening now. Well.
I mean, does it say anything about how we got in the cave?
I mean, yeah.
You then see the orb kind of start to float like above the book, lighting it up a little bit, and then you just hear Marquise just go,
Well, that's a very peculiar situation. I'm not entirely sure on what to think of this, but I don't recalling seeing you write all of this in your book.
And Vanessa just like goes and flips over to the page where it's writing stuff down as it's happening.
Wow, this is very weird. I'm not sure what to think of all of this.
It obviously has meaning.
Should I try to like go and like force my hand onto the wall and try to hold it there and see if it'll do anything else, or like what? I mean, I don't know if it's a good idea.
In a situation like this, no idea is a dumb idea, but every idea is also a dumb idea. So, if you would like to go for it, good luck, but be careful.
Morgeth, put
Yeah.
the journal against the wall.
Ooh, actually might be a really good idea. And so Morgeth goes and grabs the journal and walks up and like puts it up against the wall.
You start to, you go up and you put the book kind of like up against the wall, and you just hear Marquise like scream out,
Wait, no, that's not gonna!
and you just see the wall kind of like shoot out a little bit of electricity kind of around, and it creates like a ripple effect again as you just see the book kind of like just basically get like incinerated.
No.
Destroying it.
Morgeth just has a look of shock on his face, like, oh no. Oh no.
Unfortunately,
Uh,
that book was our only real lead. And even though it was writing out with some magical ink, it still was a regular book.
oh no.
Well, I am stumped.
I'm
After
sorry.
like the
Vanessa.
thing burst into flames, Ugg is just like constantly looking at Vanessa, like just kind of like slightly worried.
Vanessa actually pulls out the a separate book from her backpack because she actually has 2 books on her. I can't. Yeah, the other one's literally just a normal fucking book.
Mm-hmm.
And she starts flipping through the pages, seeing if it's different or relatively like the same from what it was.
It's just pretty much it's just blank. You don't. I mean, that book is just completely blank. There's nothing on it.
Uh-oh. This is not good.
Oh, Vanessa's gonna start a new book now. It's gonna be her hit list.
Starting with Morgeth for destroying her book.
But no, no.
That was
she
Vanessa's
suggested
idea.
it. Yeah, she suggested it.
Oh, so she's putting herself on the hit list.
Vanessa's like, does anyone have ink and quill? Something to write with? I want to try something.
Morgeth looking around, trying to find an ink and quill.
No one has ink and quill on their person.
I mean, do I look like the kind of person to write, Vanessa?
Well, it's unfortunate, friend, but I do not have a person.
I mean, I have an oil flask.
A what?
An oil flask.
An oil flask.
Yeah.
Oil or is it ink? Oh wait, no.
It's oil.
I mean, oil would probably still write on paper.
Yeah.
Depending on if it's
Maybe?
clear or not.
Maybe.
Yeah. Anyone else have any? Fucking stick will do fine.
Ug's
Okay.
just like back. Ug's just kind of like slowly like hugging himself tightly and like backing away from everyone.
Uh-oh.
Just kind of like, don't take my feathers.
What do I have?
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry. We weren't gonna take
We're
your
not gonna.
feathers.
Yeah, we're not gonna do that to you, buddy.
Ah, yes, the feathers. That seems like a good idea.
No,
please
no, no,
no.
no, no, no.
If Ugg doesn't want to give us a feather, he doesn't have to.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
his choice.
Well, do you have any other way to write in the book then?
I mean, we could use like a finger. That's very elementary, but
I mean,
guess.
don't
Have any of
claws
you
are more
ever
like
done
a.
finger paintings before?
I mean,
I had one time.
Jackie has a point about claws. I guess. Give me
Same
the oil flask, Jack.
All right, and then I just pull out an oil flask and hand it to you.
This has oil in it, right? Right, Jackson?
Yes. Yes.
Vanessa opens it and like dips her like claw, or her like pointer finger claw in on her with her right hand on it in it.
Jackson's like, yeah, it's got oil in it. Opens it up. There's no oil in it. What the heck?
No, he's
What the
looking.
hell,
He's
Jackson?
looking at us like shit. Did I actually load that into my arm?
Dang, bro. Hey, yo, did I put this on my arm or what?
No, because remember he has his
Yeah,
flamethrower.
yeah. Wait, what?
That's like that's like natural gas. That's not
Was it? Wait.
like it's a gas.
Yeah, but it was a joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
So
Jackie
Vanessa-
actually have a flamethrower on his arm?
Yeah, his prosthetic arm.
Yeah.
He literally in
Are
the
you
intro.
kidding me?
Literally in the intro of the show, in the intro, he literally says that he spreads gas around the room, igniting it, turning the zombies to ash.
I was wondering why he said that.
Not
Yeah.
to mention, he used it on the ghost that possessed him.
Yeah, we actually we decided to create his arm. You know how like there's a two-headed dragon and How to Train Your Dragon? Like one of them spreads
Yeah.
gas and the other one ignites it. That's literally how his arm works.
Dude, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just got.
I've used it. There's also
All right.
I've even used it. I even used it on the fucking fire beetles.
You think
Loki wasn't there.
Morgoth wasn't there for that?
Morgoth wasn't there for the fire beat.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
Second off,
But,
you think Morgoth's paying attention?
But yeah, Vanessa's gonna try to write with the oil, like just Morgoth lies down with her claw.
I mean, you write it down, and like you write it down with it, but like as you're writing it, you notice that like it's there for a moment, and then it just kind of like fades away, almost like you didn't put anything on the page.
Well, that plan didn't work. Anything new? What if we use something else? Do we have anything else other than the oil?
I mean, technically, we all have. Well, technically, most of us have blood.
Yeah.
I think most of us have blood. Anyone here missing blood besides Marquez?
My blood might be able to light on fire, but You know,
I would not like to resort to using blood just yet.
I mean, I'm okay with using my blood if we need to. But I have a lot of it.
I understand that, but it's probably best to not have ourselves cut and or injured before we even have a clue on how to get out of here.
That's very fair. Also, we've really only explored one side of the room. Or one
That is
like,
also
section.
true.
So yeah, Morgan's gonna get back up and start exploring the other sections of the room.
Anyway, while you're doing that, kind of like walks over to like, who's got the torch?
Both
I have
Vanessa
one.
and
Yeah,
Morgan.
Oh.
that's one.
Okay. You said both Morgeth and Vanessa?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna kind of like walk over to like Vanessa and start like pointing at like the base of the fire on the torch.
You do have a point, but I don't. Would you like to do the honors? I'll put the torch out. Would you like to try yourself?
Just kind of like shakes his head a little.
Vanessa does like end up putting the torch out.
And kind of like looks at the torch now put out, and kind of like sticks his hand in like where the fire used to be, like in the little like burnt bits, to try to see if he can get like any sort of like stuff on his finger. Is he able to?
Yeah.
He then starts. He writes the same thing that Vanessa writes in the book.
Yep. And as you do that, you kind of like you see it. It stays there for a moment, and then very slowly it starts fading away. As you notice, nothing else is happening.
I just realized I created my own plot hole. Because I don't have like an actual ink and quill on Vanessa's character.
Yeah, I thought you did this entire time. I'm gonna be totally honest.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, because.
The whole time the book's been writing itself. This whole time that was just a normal thing, and Vanessa never noticed.
Plot hole? If I get myself ink and quill real quick, or no?
Nope.
No.
No?
It's already become plot.
We can say that you've had it, but for this, no.
Okay, yeah.
Say, now you don't.
Nah, you don't.
You haven't had time to.
I would normally say yes, but because you didn't have it, I thought of something cooler. Yeah.
Oh, great.
But once we're like out of this area, then maybe can I edit back in, or?
You've got to buy it at the shop.
Get it by at the shop.
Alright.
Thanks for the idea, Alex.
Stop giving him idea.
I mean,
Oh,
I'm
thanks
pretty-
for that idea too, Morgan.
You're welcome.
Yeah, why are you listening to me, John?
Because you like to point out things that just make your life harder.
Exactly. And that's why he likes listening to it.
Exactly.
Vanessa is actually going to try to use the spirit rune on the book.
Oh my god.
Okay. So you go and cast a spirit rune on the book, and as you do that, you notice the page itself starts to kind of like glow a bit. But then you see the rune just kind of like fade away and like you see the rune kind of like fade away, and then you notice that like on the wall, there's like a little like circle almost that kind of gets carved into the wall, and it's around it's around a part of the wall that like looks like it's a different it's almost like a different color. um not quite a different color, but like it's a little darker than the rest of the room.
Huh.
Do you guys think would be a good idea if I try to put a spirit rune there, or you guys want to try a different rune first?
Yeah, maybe I should cast like the void rune into the book. See what happens. The Morgan does that, I'm gonna go walk over the book. I'm gonna cast the void rune.
Okay. You cast the void rune. You then see, once again, the page kind of glows a little bit, and then it stops. You see the rune fade away, and then you see another circle appear right next to the other one in that same spot. As you notice, once again, there's a like basically sitting there like right next to the part of the wall that's discolored.
Jackson, you know the time rune, right? Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You want to try?
Hmm. Sure, why not? And then I go ahead and just, cast the timer onto the book.
Yep. So same thing pretty much happens. You see a little glow, rune fades away, and then another circle appears.
You guys want to try casting our respective runes onto those circles?
Yeah. Couldn't hurt.
I mean,
It could, but
it could very much hurt, but I mean,
worth a try.
it's better try and feel pain than don't try and starve to death,
Not feel anything at all.
die
Yeah.
dehydration, old age.
Yeah.
Old age. So I'll walk over, and I guess I'm gonna wait for them. Are we gonna all cast at the same time, or are we gonna like?
Yeah, we probably should.
Okay.
Yeah, let's cast out at the same time.
All right. So Morgan just kind of goes. All right, everyone. 3, 2, 1, and then like I cast my rune.
Vanessa also cast hers.
So
Same here.
all three of you cast your runes. And as you do it on the wall, you then, you see the wall kind of like almost like a ripple happens in between the three circles, and it kind of like erases your runes off the wall, and like as it kind of goes around the room, you then notice that the discolored area that was there before has instead of just being a little discolored, it has turned pretty much a chunk of the wall there into just like it's like you see like basically it turns into a huge like shiny like a huge like gray like shiny rock.
That's funny. I was gonna ask if I could cast detect magic, but I kind of see this as magical.
If you cast detect magic, I'm pretty sure you get blinded by nothing but magic.
Yeah, probably. The room just gets like ultra bright. It's like, okay, yeah, it's all magic. Okay.
It's like using night vision during the day.
Immediately toward white or bright mode.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Actually, Vanessa's gonna, hang on, let me actually. Never mind, it has components. I'm glad I checked.
Well, there's definitely a new rock there. Do any of you know what this could mean?
Vanessa touches the rock.
I was about to say the same thing.
So
I was gonna say that I touch it with my left hand because
yeah, so you go and you end up touching the rock, and like as you touch the rock, you then like you see on your finger that a little bit of it has rubbed off onto your finger.
Now we read in the book.
Oh my god. Alright, well, yeah, what are we gonna write in the book?
Just Morgeth lies down.
Okay.
You start writing that. You start writing in the book, and basically tracing your finger in the book, trying to write it down. You notice that it stays in the book, but you also notice that it's a little difficult to read.
That's
Wow.
kind of strange. It's not disappearing.
Yeah.
Very
interesting.
Hey, at least it didn't shock me.
Right, I was gonna be like, watch
That
it
is
like
a good point.
to like make the thing that Vanessa writes in the book happen, and Morgan just gets like slammed down to the ground. It's like, what the? Huh?
new object acquired. Voodoo book.
Retry again, but with a little bit more of it.
You see,
Yeah.
you see the Marquise, the Marquise orb kind of like float a little closer to the rock, and he goes,
You know what? This rock looks familiar.
How so?
Doesn't this rock seem somewhat similar? To like what you're used to a little bit?
To what we're used to a little bit?
Yes. I mean, it's super easy to write with. It's shiny, it's gray. Can't think of what it's called.
Wait.
I think it starts with a G or something like that.
You mean graphite?
Yes, graphite! This rock looks like graphite!
So you basically just unlocked pencils. Great.
Knowledge acquired. Pencils.
Knowledge acquired. I can write with a pencil now.
That is actually good news that it looks like graphite. Do we have anything that we can slide? No, we don't.
"Do you have anything we can slide?"
Wait,
No,
I'm curious.
we
I'm curious
don't.
what this plan was actually.
No, we don't.
I heard something about, do we have anything that we can slide?
There's something, anything we can slide, and he's like, no, we don't. It's like, what?
Because I was about to say, do we have anything to slide against the wall to act as a pencil?
Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure we don't have like a...
Yeah. Imagine him. Morgan just goes, I got this, and just starts rubbing himself against the wall.
pulls out a slide whistle.
I mean, worst comes to worst, we can use my greatsword as a pencil.
Yeah, but then that comes
just don't accidentally get a little like kill hungry and accidentally cast a like a freaking lightning bolt through it.
I was gonna.
Well, I mean,
really gonna make that joke. He's like rubbing the greatsword along the wall, all of a sudden accidentally cast a lightning bolt or guiding bolt.
I'm be honest. A part of me is slightly surprised that he hasn't cast a guiding bolt yet, but at the same time, this is the new Morgeth.
Morgeth's thinking a little more critically.
He is calm.
He's calm, he's collected, and he is also
What?
confused.
I got a steak.
All we can think of now is just the I am calm. What sorcery is this?
Well, friends, do we have any new ideas?
Vanessa just pulls out her wooden stake. I mean, I can try giving this a try.
Ugg is back to like slowly backing away from everyone, like while hugging himself. Gotta keep himself safe.
I look over to Ugg and I'm like, we're not gonna use your quill for a pencil, okay?
You mean feathers?
Say quill? Well, feathers, whatever. I don't care. Feathers make quills. No, they don't. Wait. Whatever. I don't care.
Yes. But
That was out of character.
Vanessa's gonna rub the one end of, like, the smaller end of the stake against the wall. Against the rock.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it just. I mean, the point that you put it, it just gets covered in graphite there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Make sure nothing different happened.
Yeah. No other voodoo shit. Just that.
What are we doing this session? We're writing with pencils now.
Or writing with pencils.
How pencils
I
work.
mean, it pretty much at this point is.
They
a
are
pencil.
inventing the pencil.
That's exactly what's happening.
At this point, it is.
We're moving in D&D to the modern era.
Guys, I invented the question mark. You gotta believe me.
It's a question mark.
Vanessa attempts to write Morgith lies down again with the stake this time.
Okay. So you write it in. You notice that it doesn't disappear off the page, but nothing happens.
Okay. Should we write something different other than Morgith lies down?
Vanessa decides to write one of the names off the wall down. She writes Tony.
So
Now
you
things got sad.
so you wrote Tony lies down, or just the
No.
name?
No, it's Tony.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Tony's already lying down, so
Tony's lying pretty far down.
Yeah.
Honestly. Rest in peace, the homie.
Yeah. I mean, you write it down. Nothing happens. It's still on the page though.
Yeah, well. Right, the one lead we had, they got incinerated.
Because if it didn't get incinerated, I would have been like, okay, let's try writing it.
Well. Morgeth is stumped.
This is fun.
He's
Fun
gonna
time
keep-
here in this cave.
Alright,
Yes,
so-
it's a very,
Okay.
very peculiar cave.
Alright.
You have written in the book, and the stuff is, well, it's still on the page, so that's good. But nothing's happening.
Yeah.
Is there a way that we could possibly, I don't know, cause it to happen, or?
We cast the runes onto the book.
Vanessa cast the spirit rune on like directly on the name Tony.
So you go and you cast it on the book, and you notice that the page itself, you see like the page kind of like start to turn completely like gray, almost like you colored the whole thing in graphite. And like as it starts doing that, you then notice like in white letters, pretty much kind of glowing a bit, is Morgeth lies down, and then you see Tony, you see the Tony name come up, and then like in a slightly dimmer light, it like goes in basically what's the best way to put this? It pretty much autofills its own words and put in like right behind Morgeth lies down, it puts the word on, and then you hear like a weird shimmer behind you. A bright light happens, and then all of you are just like as it kind of like the light blinds you for a second and then disappears. All of you are there, and you see Tony's dead body on the ground with Morgeth lying on top of him.
Ah! Is it Morgan like? It's a, oh God! Oh, no!
We figured it out. We can't tell whether he's
I can't. Morgan's just like, no, no. Oh God! Why would it autofill that? Why would it autofill that?
Ugg starts like pushing like Morgeth off of Tony off of the body.
Oh no! Morgan was like flipped off of Tony's body. Is now like screaming and crawling away. Seeing the decaying, rotting corpse of his once beloved dragon fist.
But then again, do we recognize Tony for who he is now?
No.
Or are we still unsure?
Oh yeah, that's true. Well then, you know what? Morgan freaks out because it's a dead body.
No, it's just a dead body. You don't recognize. Yeah, you don't recognize the person, but
Okay, I'm still freaking out either
like,
way.
The
There's a big dead
body
of
the body of the person looks familiar, but
we
you
can
don't
just
know who
assume
it
it's
is.
Tony.
Yeah, you
Because
assume
Jackson
it's Tony.
just-
You assume that the person's name was Tony.
Meanwhile, Jackson just sitting there staring at the body. He's just like, I have never seen this man my entire life.
Yeah.
Wait.
Jackson doesn't know.
Guys,
That's.
I have an idea.
Oh man. Yes. What is your idea? Please.
What if we write in the book with the graphite, we find an exit out of this cave, and cast a spirit rune on it?
that may work?
Well, let's try it.
I mean, we can try.
I mean, yes, it's a little on the nose, but. Or we could
Yeah.
say,
I mean, it brought us a
Morgan
dead
finds
body.
an exit out of this cave. Yeah, well, you know, give it less room to autofill things. Just write something very specific.
Well,
We could say Morgoth finds a way out of this cave, or
we
just
could say one of the names helps Morgeth find a way out. That way we can see what happened.
That does seem like a good idea.
Okay,
I think we should definitely try. Excuse me, Ugg, are you all right?
And all of you look at Ugg, and you just see like he kind of like a blank expression. You just see like basically tears kind of just rolling down Ugg's face. Even he doesn't notice it.
Oh no! Oh my God!
Vanessa's like, Morgan, you see what that is? I'm gonna try writing down something else.
Okay, well, maybe write down we can find an escape or something.
Yeah.
And I get up, I go over to Ugg, and I'm like, Ugg, are you okay?
But just
Like,
not.
so, like,
But
yeah.
just kind of like blankly staring still.
And I also kind of like, huh?
Vanessa writes, actually ends up writing, Yorn helps Morgeth find a way out of this cave.
You stare at it. You see graphite kind of fill the page completely, and then you see. Wait a minute. So you see it fill the page. You see all the letters glow, and then you like see another like bright light pretty much like appear, blinding all of you, and then as it happens, you all end up there again, The body of Tony is gone. And you see Ugg is completely fine. There's no more tears or anything, and you notice a goblin kind of like standing to the side, like a little confused, and he just goes, where am I?
Are you Yorn?
Yes.
Cool.
How
Oh.
did I get here?
I wrote in this book and then put the spirit rune on it.
Yeah.
I
Sure.
wrote
Okay.
that you. I wrote that you would help Morgith out, find a way out.
I see. Well, it's good to see all of you again.
Again?
Yeah.
Again?
What?
I was just in like a we were in an inn like a few minutes ago.
Huh?
Now I'm here.
We were in an inn?
Yeah, a huge hole popped up, almost like, I
Wait a
sucked in
damn
multiple of us. Mostly just got me.
I
I don't know how it got here. I'm a little confused.
Are we in like a weird like time hole or something?
But no, if
Oh, this
we
is
were,
not like
then
Morgan's
that
realize.
man would have been alive that was here earlier.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm sorry. I'm a little shaken
We-
up. That was, just 1 minute I was sitting there trying to make sure that we all didn't get sucked into a black hole, and then I got sucked into a black hole, and now I'm here. There's no black hole, and we're in this dark cave.
we don't remember you. You seem familiar, but we don't
Yeah.
we don't
All we know is
recognize.
that your name is
Oh.
Yorn, and that's about it.
Well, yes, my name is Yorn. It's. Well, you don't remember me?
We literally
How
woke
long
up
has
here
it
not-
been?
We literally woke up here not too long ago, and we don't know any of these names and times on the names and places on the wall.
And you see him look around, and
Yeah.
he goes, "I don't see any names, but okay. I'll just have to go with it." And you see him reach around. You see him reach around to his backpack, and he pulls out a book, and he goes, "Okay, cool." He opens it, and you see him. He then pulls out kind of like an Inca quill and everything, and he starts writing down. Okay, seems like friends have taken shrooms.
We tried the book earlier, and it brought a dead body, which name is Tony. Vanessa does air quotes because she's not too sure of herself.
Wait, you saw Tony here?
The body. Yeah, we used
body,
the book.
the body. Wait a
This time.
wait, but how did? That's all the way back in. That's all the way back in. Hestia.
If it helps, some of the names are like Gore, Drobo. Vanessa just kind of puts her hands out kind of shrugging I don't familiar, don't recognize.
Yeah, I can't recognize any of these names.
Right. Yeah. We. This is weird. Frobo's an old friend of ours. Reason I even met any of you really. Gore is he's slime. He's a slime that you made, as he points to Morgoth.
Oh?
He's like, well, there's so much to throwing my head around. Are all of you okay?
Vanessa
We
like has to
can't.
kind of like kind of a scared of too much. Like I don't know at this point because we're just woke up here and we don't remember anything.
I think we've completely
most I
lost our
remember-
memory.
The most that we remember are each other's names and that we know each other. That's about all that we can remember. Anyone that we might have met outside of this place, we do not remember. Any place we've been, we've forgotten.
Oh yeah, apparently, Marquise, who is a robot, is just this floating orb.
And you see him kind of like look around. It's like, okay. Yeah, it seems, yep, y'all are seeing floating orbs. Okay, cool. And you kind of hear him mumble to himself, like, oh man, they really took a lot of stuff this time.
So does he not see the floating orb? Interesting.
Marquise, are you still here?
Well, of
But
course I am.
Oh, whoa, what was that?
That was Marquise.
Which one of... Wait, what? But that was Marquise, wait. None of you are Marquise? Wait, you! Wait! Who are you? As he points to Jackie.
Well, I'm Jack.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet you. You're not Marquise?
No.
Well, that's very weird. So who's Marquise?
I'm Marquise.
Okay. Who said that? Who said that?
Like I said, the floating orb. At this point, Vanessa's just like, she is visibly getting like more frustrated.
What do you mean, floating orb? Oh gosh, am
Okay,
I on drugs?
You don't see the
I think the
blue
better
floating
question
orb
here-
over there?
I think the better question here isn't can he see what we can see, but rather, what can he see that we can't?
Oh, yeah. Great
Dorn,
idea.
what do you see right
Dorn, what do you see?
All of you? Me?
Around the room, what do you see?
Cave.
That's it.
Just
a cave.
Just cave. I don't know. Okay, how did I get here?
We used this book, and we used the spirit rune on it.
We
Okay,
wrote a
well,
sentence.
Well, that's simple enough. Yeah. And he walks over there, and you see him like he has his ink and quill, and he just he quickly takes it, and he quickly takes it, and he runs over there, and he's like, let me write something in the book then.
But you
Just let him take the
you
book.
know us, and I feel like we shouldn't. Feel like we need more. Vanessa's just like you can see her like hands like moving back and forth. Like we need. I don't. Why can't we remember?
Maybe once we get out of this place, we'll remember. Maybe once we get out of this place, we'll remember.
Well,
So
I
you
mean,
said-
okay, wait, so you said you wrote... What did you write specifically in the book?
We used the graphite from that rock over there.
Okay,
Gesturing
graphite,
to like
yeah.
the graphite. We wrote. I wrote. Morgith lays down, and then I wrote Tony a little bit after it, and then it auto-failed when we did the spirit rune. Morgith lays down on Tony, and then flashed a white light, and then Morgith was on top of a dead body.
On top of... Oh, this... On top of...
Yeah.
You mean like Goliath
Yeah.
dead body?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
it's disgusting.
And then
Yeah. Oh, you're telling me.
this time I wrote down, Yorn helps Morgeth find a way out of this cave. And then use the spirit rune.
Okay. I mean, if that's what brought me here, I mean, okay, let me try to write something.
Vanessa's like reluctantly giving the book over.
You see him take it, and he then looks and he's like, where did everything go? It's just blank.
That's kind of what happened. We tried like oil, and it just kind of disappears.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure what to say about that. I mean, if that stuff happened, why haven't y'all just, I don't know, written down anything that just says that y'all are out of the cave?
I tried saying that.
Like,
now you're here.
Yeah, and then he goes down. He goes and he writes each one. It's he puts Vanessa, Vanessa, Ugg, Jackie, Morgeth, and Marquise, exit the cave and return to the surface. He goes.
But wait.
What about Yorn?
Yorn, can you write your name too?
Yeah, write your name.
I don't. If we get out of here and don't remember anything that's happened in here, I don't want to forget more. Because you seem really fucking familiar, and I don't want to forget you. You're the.
Okay. And you see him kind of like very oddly he tries to squeeze in his name in between a couple letters, and he goes, okay. Is this it?
Yeah. And then, do you know the spirit rune, or should I do it?
Well, I mean, I know the spirit rune, but like, if you're the one that's been doing this, I think it's probably better if you do it, because I don't know how this works.
Okay. And Vanessa uses the spirit rune on the page.
Yep. And then you see the page. You see the page kind of like fill itself up, but instead of graphite, it fills itself up with ink. And as it does that, it covers the page. It's basically like you feel that the page is a little heavier, as like you notice it's a little wet as well from all the ink that fills the page. And then you see the letters pop out like glowing white, and then a bright light flashes, and then all of you kind of like open your eyes from from trying to shield your eyes from the blinding light, and you all see yourself standing on the surface, just where all of you got pulled down. And you even see you even see like Marquise's like shell of a body just there on the ground, as his little orb's kind of like floating next to it.
Well, this is very, very strange.
Yeah. What happened? Question: do we actually remember the cave at all, or no?
Yes.
Okay.
We have our memory back.
No.
Do we have?
No, still no.
Nope.
Oh.
Vanessa kind of like feels around to see if like the journal is back.
No.
No. I should just remove that from my inventory then.
No.
No.
Don't remove anything unless I tell you to.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Wait, Yorn, can you like write down?
Question is, Yorn there with us or
Yorn
no?
is there.
Yorn
Yorn is there.
You just can't remember who he is. You remember him from the cave. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yorn.
okay, so this is.
Can he write down?
familiar.
Wait, Yorn, can you write down that all of us get our memories back?
And
If that would work.
Yorn kind of like stops for a moment and he goes, who are you?
Oh, fuck.
Yorn?
And why do you know my name? Where am I?
It just like covers her mouth. Can may we borrow your ink and quill, please?
Sure. And he just kind of like holds it out in front of him.
Vanessa grabs it, and who has the book in their hand? Yorn or Vanessa?
Yorn.
Can we also see the book as well?
Sure. And he holds that out with his other hand and
Vanessa
just kind of like stands there in confusion.
Vanessa takes the book and like actually with pen and quill now, ink, whatever.
Mhm.
She actually writes down everyone's name, gets their memory back, and then spirit.
Yep. And so, you see it once again. The page fills with ink. Letters start popping out in white. It glows, and then you see a bright light. It blinds you all, and then as you look up, you see everyone kind of like all of you standing there. Marquise's orb is floating there still, but you notice that Yorn is gone, and you're back in the cave.
Oh, you gotta be flipping kidding me. So,
But you
no
can
memory.
remember everything now.
Guys,
Did we just strand a goblin in the middle of the desert?
yeah.
And by the way, yes, that was in character.
Yeah. So, we're actually going to take a small break. From that,
Fine.
you're all back in the cave. We're gonna take a small break. Go do your things.
I need a mental break.
yeah.
Drama.
My brain hurt.
So yeah, we're
Is
gonna
about
take a
what's
small break. Let's I'm gonna have to chat real quick, kind of go through it.
All right, I'm
I've
gonna
got my
if you need to pee, grab a drink, something like that, go on ahead and do that. This is the time to
got
do
it.
Yeah, so real quick, couple things. First off, I want to thank Junior and Jackalface. Thank you so much for the follows. Appreciate it. But yeah, we're gonna be on break for a few minutes, just to kind of get bearings together. So fun times.
I've got a general idea of what's going on, but it's unfortunate because Ug's a mute.
Well, we have a book and quill with ink now. So I mean,
Yeah, dude. Nah, you don't understand, man. I made this super complicated.
But Yorn,
Yeah, this is something, man.
he was right.
He was. Good job. It took you how many episodes? Like 8? Like 8 episodes maybe to find him again?
We found him and then we lost him right
Technically,
away.
Technically, we didn't find him.
He found
Yeah.
well.
Oh.
Well,
I
We made him find us.
if it's a weird thing, then that black hole took him to the cave.
Yeah, that's a weird like time thing. I'm like, what? Wait.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go
So-
get a drink. I will be right back.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
You
too.
guys enjoy a little bit and stream. Enjoy some amazing lo-fi music. This is Felice music.
Feliz Navidad.
Yeah. You can enjoy this nice lo-fi music while we're gonna take a small break. When I get back, we will start again.
Hey, we can theorize till then.
You know what I find funny?
Hmm.
Now that Jackson has his memories back, he can literally sit there, okay? Think about the names, okay? Think about what he just saw and realize that Morgoth was literally on top of Tony. Like, I actually understand the whole thing now.
Well, Jackie never met Tony.
But think about it. He remembers He remembers the name being written down. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we.
He remembers like, oh yeah, he was a Goliath because.
Well, that's true. We did talk about Tony. But
And he also is aware that Tony is dead. So, dead Goliath after the name Tony is written down. I mean,
you don't understand how much trauma this is giving Vanessa, because she forgot Yorn, and then he was right there. All she had to do was reach out and touch him. And then she realizes, oh hey, that was Yorn. The one that they've been trying to find.
I think another funny thing too is now if everyone else dies off and it's just Jackson, he actually knows who he's looking for now.
True. Oh.
Which also means that he's also now targeted by Johnny's dice of death.
Oh, which also, like,
Oh shit.
if us sending Yorn back puts him back at the tavern, back at the like time.
I mean, I feel like honestly what I feel like what happened is Black Hole existed because of us, and that's why he's gone.
That means Johnny has been planning this for a while.
And then there's also another thought here.
All I can think of is just how Block Theater ended.
You know,
Just like,
you know,
oh, I get it now.
you know, it's also one thing to think about. How the fuck did Caden get in the tavern then?
True. You never know. Maybe Vanessa will write down Kate. No, she won't, because he's dead.
You'll literally just get a fucking corpse.
Yeah. Yes. Also, since everyone got their memories back, Morgan finally realizes how fucked up that was. Yeah.
Okay. Are all of you ready?
No.
Oh, okay. By the way, thanks.
I only
Alex,
say
for
that
following.
because there's still silence.
Yeah, big ol' thank you to Alex for following the eDIOCRACY channel.
Hang on, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Wait, shit, have I done that yet?
So I get
Did I
clean up.
forget to? Did I forget to do that?
Good question. You know, I might not even be following my own. I might not be following it now either, actually, now that I think about it.
I have 3 followers. Me and my 2 friends.
Makes a joke about your mom being your 2 friends.
Your mom making a fake account so she can follow you twice.
Look, man. Sometimes your mom just really loves your content.
Yeah.
Just like 2 computers just like on the stream like constantly.
Okay. That should work.
Just different accounts.
Ah, yes, Johnny 9 is waiting with a rating with
Yeah,
a
no,
previous.
I'm trying to host it, but I can't seem to host it. I don't know, man.
Woo, thank you, Johnny, for rating
Yeah,
us.
woo, amazing. I don't know, it's weird. Here, whatever. Okay, cool. Well, if you guys are ready, it's time to return back to this.
The real question is everyone here?
Well, stuff.
Justin,
No, everyone should be here.
Justin, are you here?
Wait, is Justin not here? I thought he said something a moment ago. Oh, okay. Well, I guess he's not here.
Oh my god, he's fucking dead.
That's unfortunate.
Justin, go poop faster.
It's just Miss Keisha. Oh my god, she's fucking dead.
Well, I'm getting a call? I will be right back then.
Why does your ringtone sound like a really bad like mobile
Man,
game?
shut up, okay?
Actually, it sounds like the alarm notification on my dad's phone.
Watch it be Justin just being like, hey, my power went out.
That would be really.
Quick, Vanessa, write that Morris goes unconscious. That way he can be gone.
Yeah.
Okay, so, yeah, no, what happened is, my stepmom called because my little sister wanted to say happy birthday, so. Thanks. Yeah, that's what it was. Is Justin back? Nope. Okay, he's not back. Cool.
I feel like we should just have Vanessa write in the book that he falls unconscious.
Just more falls
Morgan! No, nothing? Okay. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, let's turn back on some Felice music. Uh-oh. That didn't work. That didn't work. Shit. Fine, this music. Just waiting on Justin now. Yep.
Since we're not waiting, just want to admit this now. Just play in New World.
Makes sense. Don't blame you.
I'm at level 30, and right now I'm just kind of grinding up my weapons. Kind of just shown by a starstone. And I switched over to using the Defiance tree on the greatsword. It's pretty nice, actually.
Now that I think about it, I don't think that the stream heard any of Felice music. Yeah, the browser source isn't in this. So yeah,
Johnny,
it was just complete fucking silence.
You were so worried about us being heard that you forgot about the music.
Yep. Foundry music's fine. But the Felice music did not play. Well, okay, cool. Well, I didn't even ask him for permission to actually play his music on stream, so it's probably for the best.
It's just a big old derp.
Yep.
Also, you just like yell, "Hey, do I have permission?"
Hey, Junior, can I play your music on the stream?
That way you have stream proof.
I'm just wondering. I don't hear a no.
Yeah, I don't think
he just shows up. He hops in the chat with us and goes, "I didn't say a yes." Did this playlist just stop? No, when it... There we go.
Okay, I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that.
What took you so long?
I had to help my mom with something.
Yeah, no, but what took you so long with helping?
But it was like an emergency thing. We just had to get something fixed. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I apologize. See if the waiting music, like, where is this man at? Hello? But yeah, I'm back. I'm ready to start whenever y'all are ready.
I find it funny. He comes back, yet Travis is off in the kitchen now.
Damn it, Travis! I was gonna finish the Rubik's Cube and then we were gonna start!
Did you finish the Rubik's Cube?
I heard him shout in the kitchen that we can start whenever.
Yet. I'm literally working on the...
I mean, he's watching the stream so he can hear shit. Like, he's listening to the stream now so he can hear what's happening, so he's technically still here, I guess.
Oh, man.
I'm close to ready.
Okay. Tell me when you're ready.
Alright, I'm ready. Travis is also ready.
Okay. Well, since everybody is ready, who the fuck's the DM and the players?
I don't think we thought that far ahead.
No, we definitely didn't. Alright, so I'm the DM now.
Instructions unclear. Morgoth now DMing.
Instructions unclear. DM and Toaster.
Welcome to hell. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I mean, you were pretty much on it. I mean, that's how this cave adventure has gone so far.
What? Welcome to hell? Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. So we're going to be returning back to the cave. All of you, big flash of light kind of blinds you for a second. You open your eyes. You notice Yorn is gone. You don't see the shell of Marquise anymore. You're back underground in the cave, and basically Vanessa is just holding on to the book. Like she's just holding on to the book, pretty much just leaving all of you there in confusion a little bit. But all of you kind of like get your memories back. It kind of like floods in, messing with all of you. I need all of you roll me a Constitution saving throw. No, wait, not
damn
con.
it.
Wisdom saving throw.
God damn.
That's gonna be a 6, Chief.
I click the roll. 6.
I got a 20. Oh no, creepy music again.
I got
Damn.
nat 20.
Nat 20, nice. Okay, so if you got below a 12, you have fallen unconscious.
Cool. Ugg is unconscious. I mean,
Ah.
that's about the same state he was before. Then.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god,
Oh,
my
great.
memories! Passes out.
Yeah. Well, yeah, essentially what happens, like, without saying a single word, all of you, like, you start getting all of your memories back, and then, like, with all of the rush of confusion and everything, you start to remember every detail, every good memory, every bad memory, everything comes back at once, and then Ugg and Jackie just falls unconscious onto the floor, and Vanessa and Morgeth is, like, kind of there, still kind of in the moment, still kind of there, but, like, they're starting to remember like everything that just like that has happened to them, and like they remember every bit of the adventures that they forgot before, and they're starting to now realize that they had just seen Yorn, and they start to think about it where they're kind of assuming that like that could have been the real Yorn, but on top of that they also saw Tony's dead body.
Tears. I'm gonna say this now. Vanessa's crying at this point. Because it's trauma.
Yeah, Morgan's just like sitting there in a state of shock, trying to remember, or like remembering all of this at once. Like,
Jackson's in dreamland.
Should we wake him up?
I mean, we can try to. I get up and I try to go, and I wake up Jackie first. I attempt to wake up Jackie first.
Oh my gosh, now other people are calling me. BRB.
You start texting people. It's like, hey, if you want to wish me happy birthday, come to the stream.
Right, calls instead. Dude, what the heck?
Instructions unclear. Happy birthday.
So I couldn't find your stream, so I called you anyway.
I think the funny thing too is people could just text him.
True.
I know, but
After all, on my birthday, people just send me a text or a card.
yeah, it's either like I text someone like happy birthday. Usually, what I end up doing is like texting people happy birthday in the morning. And if I get a call them like in the afternoon,
Right.
that way, if it's like I forget to call, I've just kind of like got my bases covered. Like I know it sounds like very shitty.
Yeah. Uh,
But it's just one of those.
Also, side note, what is up with Jackson getting sixes?
bro, I don't even know, to be honest with you.
Because let's see here, perception, it may have been a nat 1, but it's still equal to 6. Wisdom, 6. The only time I didn't get a 6 was when 6 was not an option.
Hey, how many 6s have you gotten this session?
I've only rolled 3 times, and I only got 2 6s out of those 3 rolls. The third roll was a d4.
If you get
I heard Johnny.
if you get another 6, it's not gonna be bad. It's not gonna be good.
I just heard Johnny sigh.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of worried now.
Now I gotta figure
Was
out
it-
what Morgeth has to roll. Let's see. What is he gonna do?
I don't know what is Morgan. Oh wait, yeah,
To wake
Yep.
him up.
yeah. I was like, what's gonna happen to Morgan now?
No, it's just that.
Oh
let's
God!
see.
Ah!
Uh,
My brain just starts frying itself.
It wouldn't have to be a performance.
See, I was kind of thinking of that, but all at the same time, it's just like, I don't know. With how this is, you know what? Fuck you. You don't wake him up.
I just, I tried to kick him.
He's
and
just
didn't
out.
do
He's
anything.
just out fucking cold.
Yeah, my two
Really?
thoughts were whether you roll a performance or you just say no because it's a magical slip or magical state technically.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I just flipping kick Jackie.
Vanessa's
Wake
gonna
up.
try to wake Ugg up.
Yeah, no, doesn't work.
That's what I thought, but I still just want to be like, hey, she actually does go
Oh.
do it instead of just standing there.
Oh, they're out cold. Oh God.
Hey, Marquise, are you still here?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Do you remember everything as well, or?
Oh yes, yes I do, and
Ah.
it is a lot.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's how memories are, I guess. I've lived a lot longer than I remembered. Wow, that's a lot of years.
Do you think that was the real Yorn?
What?
I mean, from what he told us, that's how he. I mean, that portal was when we were at the inn and he got sucked in. So they were the reason he got lost in the first place.
But it could just be that's our last memory of him.
I don't know. Why don't we?
Does Vanessa still have the ink and quill, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, cool. That makes this a lot easier. Why don't we just all say that we all end up safely in the mining village and write that in the book and cast the spell? Then burn this fucking book. Sorry, no, that actually was like real anger that came out. I'm sorry. I said I'm trying to keep it to a minimum.
Vanessa's just like, let's try getting Marquise back in his shell first.
Oh, I mean, honestly, Vanessa, at this point, you could write a whole paragraph and it would probably take it.
Okay, let's try, I guess. Vanessa,
I mean, yeah, like, it's magic. It's not stupid, so.
Vanessa writes down that Marquise's soul. I almost said soul, but it would be Marquise's core returns to his shell, and Marquise, Vanessa, and she actually writes down Yorn in the group. I'll make it to the mining village safe. Or then cast the room.
Okay. So as you do that, of course, the thing, fills with ink again. The letters pop out, and then you see a bright flash of light, and then you end up you end up seeing the bright light, and then as soon as it goes away, you see Marquise in his normal shell. You see Marquise normally. You see Yorn kind of like unconscious on the ground, and of course Ugg and Jackie is as well. But when you look around, you notice that you're standing in the middle of a village of some kind, and it looks like a mining village. But as you look around, you see like dwarves kind of walking around, and the entire place is just filled with snow.
Oh, we
Where are we?
Vanessa quickly pulls out her map.
Morgan lays
Land
down
of
and
the
starts to
Lord
make a snow angel. Oh, the sweet cold.
Is her map normal?
Ugg is just kind of like shivering.
What do you mean her map is normal?
Did her map get altered from the room?
No, it's literally this. Yeah, no, the Land of Galore map is still the same.
Okay.
It is still the same Land of Galore map.
It's still the same Land of Galore.
Morgoth gives Ugg his jacket for warmth.
Does that mean we're Vanessa's vaguely motioning to the left section of the map? Does that mean we're here now?
Left section? Let me see it.
Kristen just had this realization of wait, there's more.
John pans over to the very corner.
What?
Oh, this is why we should have went into specifics, Vanessa. I told you, we could have written an entire paragraph, and it would have taken the thing. But no, we just shortened it.
Well, I mean, hey, we're no longer in sand. Aren't you happy about that?
I gotta congratulate you guys.
Obviously.
You guys got to a place that was not you're not supposed to be at. This is fucking next level shit. this is great.
He didn't even plan for this. He's just like, oh my.
Dude. This is next level, bro. You guys are not supposed the place you are at. You are not supposed to be right now.
Not even close.
I think the funny part is the fact that Johnny just decided to bring us here.
Right. He could have very well just been like, yeah, no, that's fine. I'll send you to the right mining village.
No, I'm not.
Like,
I never would do
I know,
that.
but then he was like, no, this is gonna be way more interesting.
Marquise is still up and active, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But it's just Marquise, are you good? Is your core all set in and stuff?
Yes, I think I think so. Yes. Seems like everything's in order. Just a little bit of a hiccup here and there, and I don't know why, but it feels very weird to have a shell once again. It's kind of strange as you see him just sit there and open and close his hands, trying to get used to the joints again.
Johnny, I've got a couple quick questions. First of all, are Ugg and Jackie still unconscious?
Yes.
He already said yeah.
Cool. Second question. Does everyone
But
have their
Morgan has
memories
a jacket.
still?
Does everybody have what?
Their memories still.
Yes,
No.
moving on. No!
No.
No.
Why would you
So-
ask that question? We already had it. And
Because
you're not even
well,
here.
it was probably going to be one of those things where, like, as soon as you try to use like the knowledge like that, Johnny was going to say you don't have that. So I just want to make that. I just want to ask that now.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, no, Yorn is there with you, but he looks familiar,
No.
but unfortunately.
So it's
Yeah.
either we're in the cave with memory or we're out of the cave with no memory.
Hang on. Do we remember actually being in the cave at all, or no?
Yes.
Okay.
You remember everything through the cave. You just don't have the memories of anything that's outside the cave.
Okay. So we know Yorn as the person we summoned in the cave.
Yes, you remember that specific part, but you do not remember, like, really
Where we
who
know
he
him
is
from.
other than that.
Okay. But it's
If
just
you
like,
can wrap your mind around that.
Yeah, I can. But it's just like, okay, so are we actually here? Or are we still in the cave? But
I am going to be completely honest, I have no clue. All I know is I want this to end. This is out of my pay grade. I'm going to fix some tea. Would you like some?
This is out of my pay grade.
Morgith,
What?
do you mind walking a ways, and then I'll walk the opposite ways?
I'll
See if
walk
we-
any way but here.
Morgan is just absolutely going insane.
See if we hit the walls of the cave.
As
So we'll
he
know it's
vaguely remembers from a time once before, he takes off, running in a direction.
So
Not screaming, just takes off running in a
yeah,
direction.
so you
and see if
start
he hits
you
a
start
wall.
running, and about 20 feet in a direction, you slam into a wall. You see a ripple effect happen, and then you see like the area around you kind of like disappear in a ripple, and you see the walls of the cave, and the snow that you were standing on disappears, and you feel the room's a little bit warmer, and it kind of returns to that cave temperature.
Is Marquis still in his shell, though?
Yes.
Okay.
We are going to die here.
See, this is what I was worried about. This is why I asked you to do that.
Yeah. We're going to die here. You know what we need to do? We need to start asking the cave questions. At this point, we might as well. There's no other, option. Saying what we're going to do is not working. So, really, it's just giving us illusions.
I'm not entirely sure, but I mean, I'm not exactly a person that knows a lot of magic, but if this place is magic, would there be a way for us to just stop the magic?
You make a good point, but I also don't know how to stop the magic.
Unfortunately, neither of us know how to stop the magic.
And we're the only ones
Like,
that
you-
possibly have magic sense.
Hmm.
Wait, Yorn's here.
Like, you have no clue you don't know how to stop the magic, or do you not know how to get the capabilities of doing that?
Yeah, we don't know how to get the capabilities of doing that.
But you know how to.
No, okay, we don't know anything, okay?
Okay.
We just woke up 5 minutes ago. Okay.
No,
okay?
I was just wondering. Look, I don't know magic, but I do know there are spells, like specific spells of magic. I know about some healing ones, like cure wounds and healing ward, but I don't know how to cast them myself. That's what I was asking. Do you have the knowledge itself to maybe have like a spell that maybe ends spells, or like have like a ritual or something that would, like block magic for a specific time or something.
You know what? I don't.
Everyone who has rune magic flips their like rune magic books.
Shit, wait, do I actually?
Nope, it's not the fire magic.
It's not a fire magic, but I do have this to cast a fireball.
I'm actually looking at my like known spells.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look at my lore book now. What diddly doo dop is it? Oh wait, no, that's not the right one.
Ugh.
Unfortunately, I
not
do not
mine.
think I have it. I have one.
Okay, let me look at this. Okay. Black hole, water shield. Fire.
I'm loving this so much. This is great. This is probably my favorite episode.
Inspiring charge. Inspiring charge.
Unfortunately, I don't know any spells that can.
Wait, there's a lightning rune?
You know, I think
Okay, well if
Just not by
I know
yourself.
which one I know which one I'm learning next, if I can find the book for it.
You know, I think my favorite part of this whole thing is like we've had this problem before, and yet we've not been able to do anything about it. So.
Yeah, and we still can.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Oh, this is great.
We're gonna
You know
die
what?
here.
You know what? I don't have a lot of spells. I do have this, and I cast a guiding bolt into the wall. First level guiding bolt into the wall. You want me to roll for hit or what?
How the fuck are you gonna miss the wall?
Fine, rolling for damage, I guess.
Accidentally.
Dude. Okay,
No.
look. You fire it at the wall, and like as you fire it, it slams against the wall. You see the ripple effect happen, and like it just kind of like dissipates into the wall essentially.
Oh gosh.
That would be a
mean-
great spell to have right now. Dispel magic barrier, but no one has that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I would get that at next level.
Someone. Actually, I don't think anyone. Or I think that's like slightly higher of a level.
Yeah, probably level 5.
I think it's like level 2 or 3 magic.
I'm pretty sure my other character, Crowfather, has dispel magic.
No, I actually want to look that up now.
Hang on, I'm looking.
Like, not to sidetrack us here, I just really want to know what that level is. That. What'd you say, barrier?
No, just dispel magic in general. What it?
Oh, dispel magic.
Yeah.
So you're telling me that you have no clue how to stop, to stop any sort of magic whatsoever?
No, but I do have a spell that I would need to rest for a bit to bring out, but it's called Identify. Oh wait, no, fuck, I can't do that either because that requires components. Never mind.
Apparently, it's only the third level. Dispel
Third?
magic.
Spell magic.
Yeah, apparently it's only third level.
I probably don't have the book. I don't have the book downloaded for it then, because it's not on my. What class is it?
Abjuration, instantaneous, bard, cleric, druid, paladin, sorcerer, warlock, wizard, oath of devotion, trickery domain, arcana domain, and artificer. So literally everyone, basically.
Yeah, I don't have. What
Well, the
book is it
magic-
in? I don't have that.
You know what? Morgan's fed up with this. Morgan goes and grabs the book and the ink and quill and just writes in the book, "Where is the exit?" with a question mark.
Wait, what?
Morgeth goes, takes the book and the ink and quill, and writes in the book, "Where is the exit?" Question.
Okay.
Because apparently saying things doesn't work. Asking questions might help.
Now he's asking the real questions here.
He's the only one
you're
asking.
right. You're right in it, but is that it?
Oh, and I give it to Vanessa. And I say, "Cast a spirit rune, please."
Question: do we have all our memories back? Yes. No.
Yeah, we still have our memories.
No.
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 Wait. No, we don't. Yeah, that's right.
No.
Okay. Because I wasn't sure if since we're
Wait,
back
no.
from-
Yes. Right? No. Because you guys.
We
We only
lost
remember
everything
stuff from the
from
cave.
the
We
Yeah,
only
you
remember
remember
stuff
the
from the
cave
cave.
stuff,
Everything
that's
beyond.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
remember
because we
the
ran into the
cruise and
barrier
stuff.
and it went away the illusion.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So.
Vanessa, can you cast a spirit rune, please? It's on the book, just real quick.
Vanessa does in fact cast the spirit rune.
You do?
Yeah, on the
Okay.
book.
So you cast it, and you wait there for a moment. Nothing happens, and then you see, once again the page fills with ink. The letters pop out. It glows white, and then a bright light blinds you again. And as you come back, you then notice, Marquise is still in his shell. Your memories still have not returned, but you see Yorn is gone.
That's it. No exit. That was it.
Marquise, by any chance do you have hang on, let me read. By any chance you have a pearl worth at least 100 gold pieces and an owl feather?
Where's the exit? That was weird. I don't know why. I don't know why I asked that.
What?
That is odd.
You then look at the page and you see that it auto-filled. Marquise asks, "Where is the exit?"
I'm done.
Yes, that is very. Wait a second. Why is my voice like this again? That's very.
And you kind of like see him like almost like shut down for a moment, and then his chest opens and you see the blue orb pop out, but this time instead of it glowing, you see it just like it's a little like it pops out, and as it pops out, the light kind of diminishes and it turns into like a glass ball with a very like small like fading blue light on the inside as the shell just drops to the ground.
Should we do what can we do?
Like, I'm gonna go sit down for a little bit. And then I just go, and I say, yes, this is my actual thing. I just sit up against the wall and just let the things shock me. I don't care what it does, honestly. I just sit up against the wall.
You sit up against the wall, it doesn't shock you.
No ripple effect, no nothing.
Nothing.
I go up, then I punch the wall.
Ripple effect shocks you.
Huh. So my back can touch it, but none of the rest of me can touch it? I mean, but I can't touch it with my hands physically.
Vanessa, so So the glass ball of Marquise's core is still like floating but diminishing, right?
It's not floating.
Well,
It's just
It's
a
almost-
glass ball on the ground next to his shell. And it's like got a little like fading, it's got like a faded blue like glow on like all the like inside of it essentially. It's very small.
okay. Vanessa's gonna cast Cure Wounds on it just to see what would happen. It,
Okay, for how much?
17.
Okay. Does nothing.
Well, I guess this is where I lay down and die. And what else am I supposed to do? Nothing's working. It just autofills random bullcrap that I'm not trying to say. You know what? Give me the book again. Give me the book again.
No, I have an idea.
What? What is your idea?
Vanessa writes in, "We're back in the cave," and then casts the spirit rune. Like, actually writes name or back in the cave. I'm just tired of saying everyone's name.
Nothing changes.
Oh.
The whole bullshit happens, but you're just in the cave.
Just nothing.
Just in the cave.
Okay, now can I see the book?
Yes, you can see the book now.
Okay. Morgoth takes the book and writes, "Where is the exit?" Morgoth asks the magical cave.
And then Vanessa does the spirit rune on.
So, it fills with ink once again. You see the white letters?
Yes.
A bright light. And then boom, you're back in the cave.
Amazing.
Well, I'm done. I'm going back to sleep now.
Yeah.
So I just
So is everything like just the same as it was last time?
Just the same as it was last time. The exact same.
Morgoth. You know what? Out of desperateness, before he does just lay down and die, Morgoth takes and sets his back up against the wall and just starts moving around the cave.
What, are you like butt sliding around the cave?
I'm like backsliding on the cave, like now, like you see people like sneak across the walls in like the movies and stuff. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just doing that.
Yeah, nah, does nothing, man.
Does nothing.
Nothing.
Oh, it was worth a try. Oh, I'm going to sleep. As if you have any ideas, just wake me up. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I starved to death. Just don't bother me. I'm done. This cave can kill me. You can take me, cave. You and your magic bullshit.
Uh,
I'm done.
it's unfortunate because I've got something I would like to try, but it's legs out.
Honestly, same here. But again, unconscious.
I don't know what to do.
Vanessa is literally just thinking at this point. Like, what could she do that would possibly help out in this situation?
Jackson writes in the book, rocks fall, everyone dies.
I mean, this is basically just an episode dedicated to that. That's pretty much what's happening right now.
Condemned us all to a fate worse than death.
Yeah, I mean, basically.
Yeah, puzzles.
Puzzle hell. It's like regular hell, but there's puzzles.
Vanessa writes down, Ugg and Jackie wake up, and then does the spirit
So
room.
you attempt to write, but as soon as you do, a shot kind of comes from the page. It like jolts your hand back a little bit. You end up dropping the quill onto the ground. Still holding onto the ink jar there, but drop the quill on the ground as you notice that, like, when you try, as you tried to write, it did in fact shock you. And you see on the page still see on the page from before, where is the exit? Morgeth asks the cave.
Hey, Morgan, can you ask where's the exit? Just out loud.
Where is the exit?
And then you see it fade off the page.
Vanessa picks up the quill again, and tries again.
This might have been easier if we had both books.
Yep. So you write it down.
Oh shit.
Do you cast the rune as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Ink, boom. Bright light, boom. And then you see you see Jackie and Ugg start to wake up.
Ugg's just kind of like rubbing his head.
As Jackson's getting up, he just kind of says, "Guys, I had this weird dream that we were. Never mind, it's not a dream."
Yeah.
Vanessa kind of looks at where it's like, yeah, the reason I told you to say that out was because it was still in the book.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna lay down and die now. I mean, what else can I do? I have no spells.
Just, I'm gonna lay down and die now. Jackson, you guys got any ideas?
Ugg kind of like goes and like reaches over for like the book and quill.
Vanessa hands it off.
Ugg writes, Morgeth reveals
Reveals what?
the exit. And hands it back to Vanessa.
She casts the spirit rune on it.
Okay. You see it once again, fill with ink. White letters pop out, they glow, and then you see a bright light. And then from there, all of you, everything's pretty much normal except Morgeth. Morgeth kind of like gets like a weird thought in like the back of his mind, and like basically the thought is just essentially it's like repeating like one word, and that just says magic.
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 I can imagine it's just chanting. It's just like magic, magic.
Magic, magic.
Maybe. Do we all have rune magic?
Is Marquise core still on the ground?
Oh yeah, Marquise is just he's out for the count, bro. His glass ball is still on the ground.
Yeah. Well,
all I hear in my head is magic. just magic over and over and over again. So do we use like our rune magic?
I think you would say rune magic if it rune magic.
Okay, all right. Shut up! Get it, magic. Okay. Oh, okay.
Vanessa's like, I think you doomed him to a voice in his head for eternity.
Just kind of smiles.
You bitch!
You know, he just kind of like smiles for a second, then just kind of like shrugs.
Can I use divine sense to detect like good and evil, I guess?
I mean, do you want to do that?
I'd use magic.
I have 4 of them. Let's do it.
Okay. So you do it. You do in fact figure out that this cave is evil.
Oh. Okay, people. Oh my god, if this thing does not shut the fuck up. I'm sorry, that one was deserved. I'm sorry. So the thing is, no, that's not a good command. That's not a good one. Stop!
We're just driving Justin insane at this point.
I'm gonna be at work. I'm gonna be at work in the morning, and all I'm gonna hear in my head is.
You're gonna be at work in the morning, Johnny's just.
And I'm just gonna call him and just be like sit there. He's gonna wonder how the fuck I'm gonna do it over the phone. And it's just.
You just hear me and then just like drop the phone and just go. Ah!
Damn it!
You laugh at the reverb.
So
I have darkness.
At this point, the whispers are just like they've said it so much that they're starting to get tired, and you just hear. Magic.
Well then, good. Shut up. Wait. No. Would the magical barrier shocking me count as an attack? Would it count as it attacking me?
As it attacking you?
Yes.
Not necessarily. No. Why?
Shiznit. I was gonna use Hellish Rebuke as a reaction.
I mean, it doesn't do damage. If that's what you're asking.
I don't know, I'm like, maybe it'll like mess up the magical barrier or something. I don't know, man.
I mean, if you want to try that.
No, I'm not gonna waste it. I need my spell slots for something.
I mean, I'd say just.
This divine thing. Yeah, I don't need that. That gives me attack stuff. I don't need attacking. I already tried to hit this thing. I can't keep hitting it.
I mean, technically you can.
Ah, yeah, I can, but also I'm gonna get it fried, you know. Did you say magic again?
Johnny just like records it and sets it to like a hotkey on his computer so he can just press it every single time.
Stop.
You're just sure we're just slowly driving it.
Look, man, I'm gonna continue saying it until one of you guys come up with something, bro.
Magic. Okay. Does someone have some type of magic that we can use to get out of here? If not, I'm laying down in that corner and I'm dying here.
Vanessa's kind of looking over to and it's just like, you know magic, right?
Why don't we all cast our runes and just fire it at the wall? Because it's still magic. I don't care if it's rune magic.
I mean, that's how it revealed the graphite.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe we should cast thaumaturgy. Use the magic.
Jackie, you up for it?
Oh fuck.
Please, just say you're up to it, man. Come on.
I mean,
I know you're probably muted.
better
I'm
than
gonna
just
just
better
be
than better off than just sitting on our ass.
Alright, everyone. Does Ugg actually have rune, like a rune magic?
No.
Oh.
Rilo does, but he's not here. So,
Well,
Vanessa, Jackson, and Morgith use the runes again on the wall.
yeah, we're firing it directly at the wall.
Pew! You know you can't really like fire it, right?
Yeah, I know. We're just like casting it on the wall. Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
So, yeah, you all cast it on the wall, and pretty much in the like just around the spots where you cast the rune, you see the rune kind of disappear. It disappears off the wall. You see a little ripple effect happen, kind of around the rune, fading out probably like a couple feet away from it, and you notice that the parts of those walls end up turning pretty much into graphite.
I have an idea.
What's your
What if
idea?
we only use? What if we use only 2 runes?
What if we have to figure out a combination of them?
I'll let you guys use the void in time, and then I'll do spirit in time, if it doesn't work.
If this messes up, I think I have another idea too.
I mean, it's probably gonna be better than more graphite.
Yeah, well, let's try it. So Morgoth goes with Jackie to cast the void rune. I'm casting the void rune now.
Cast in time rune. Magic.
Magic.
Yeah, you do that and more graphite appears.
Wait. Okay, so Morgoth tries to punch the graphite. And then that's random, but Morgoth wants to try to punch the graphite wall.
Okay, you do that, a ripple effect happens. And then
Dang it!
Yeah, and as that happens, you hear like in the back of your mind just
Book. Yeah, the voices, the voices in my head told me the book.
Okay, so
You must listen to the voices.
well, I mean, we've only used the spirit rune on the book. What if we use the void rune on the? Like, I know that's what used the thing, but what if we write something down and then the void rune?
Make a good point. Yeah, let's do it.
Vanessa just like writes down like something like fucking.
Get me the F-bomb out of here.
Sorry, I keep saying it, but
I'm gonna try to just start saying F-bomb. Get me the F-bomb out of here or something like that.
Vanessa writes again. Morgoth reveals the way out.
Then
Okay,
Morgoth
and then hands over
casts
the book.
void rune. And Morgoth casts the void rune on the book.
okay. Bright light. You guys are back in the room. And then
Yeah.
and then Morgoth. Here's a voice in the back of his head.
Oh no.
Don't say it. Don't say what I think you're gonna say. Say something different.
Morgan just breaks out.
Oh, I said I wasn't gonna do this again.
It's the laughing that always gets. It's when Justin becomes a gremlin when he starts laughing.
I think we broke him.
My brain is actually fried. I'm gonna actually be like a schizophrenic by tomorrow. Thanks, guys.
Vanessa writes, take us back to before we came in here, and then hands the book over to Jackie to use the timer.
Yo, that actually might. No.
And then I proceed, and as I take the book, I proceed to cast the time room on it.
Give me a sec.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually going a little nuts over here.
Little nuts?
Just a little bit nuts.
Just a little?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. I just want to be out of this cave, man.
Okay, sorry, I was checking something. What does Jackie write?
Oh no, I wrote.
Vanessa wrote it.
Oh, okay.
I wrote the take us back before we got into the cave, and then Jackie did.
Yeah, you see a bright light. You see everything happens. You see a bright light, and you see yourself once again back in the cave. And as you quickly look at the book, you then once again see it auto-filled to Morgeth. Take us back to before we got in the cave. And then in the back of his mind,
Shut up.
So okay, Morgeth, I think you need to do something to get us out of here.
Okay, I look up. My hands are like in my face because I'm tired of hearing these voices, and I just like slap my hand on the book with the void rune. Do the thing. Do the thing.
Do the roar.
Please. Like I've already casted it. Magic, make magic happen.
I mean, nothing happens that time. There's nothing in the book.
Mm.
I mean, you're just standing there with your hand on the book.
Goes and like takes one hand and points at the book, and then points between all three of them.
Should we all use our runes on the book?
Yes.
Kind of like shrugs.
Well, let's try, I guess.
At the same time,
Why don't we write in the book? Magic reveals the full answer to Morgeth.
I mean,
it couldn't hurt.
okay, yeah. Vanessa writes down, magic reveals the full truth to Morgeth.
And I'm gonna start casting the void.
So are we all doing it at the same time, or?
Yeah, I mean I'm assuming
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. So, void, time, and spirit are casted on the book. that says Morgoth. Fuck! I'm so used to that the magic will reveal the whole truth to Morgoth.
Fucking shit, you guys are making me work fucking overtime. I gotta improv a lore for this.
Bro, we're trapped in a cave, man. I want to go home.
I want to go home.
I'm in my house, but I'm already home. I want to go home.
Okay, so you see, everything happens. The ink fills the page. The letters start to glow, and then you see a huge, bright light, and all of you basically are like when you open your eyes, you notice that you are on a ship sailing. You're on a ship sailing across the sea. And basically, you're on a ship sailing across the sea. You look around. You see a couple sailors kind of running around the ship, moving their things and everything. They're trying to, they're trying to get the sails into the wind. They're trying to move it around, and the captain steps down. The captain steps down from the helm. You're on this huge brigantine, and the captain's just walking around. It's like, well, what are you waiting there for? You and you! Basically pointing at Jackie, Vanessa, and Ugg. Like, you three, I need you on the sails. Come on, let's go.
What the?
Chop, come on, let's go.
Jackson shrugs and starts working on a sail.
Vanessa does the same.
Ugg starts following and doing whatever.
And basically run off, get the sail and everything. And then the captain, walking around, it's like, okay, well, it seems that we're getting pretty close, so I just want all of you to know that, well, when we meet the new land here, and we will soon, we will finally be able to have ourselves a nice feast, as we will settle down in a new city. It was just yesterday when we thought that we weren't going to be able to do any of this. Weren't going to be able to settle down, and not able to. Well, we shouldn't think about the past. It is time we move on to the future. So, all of you, get your bearings together, get ready, and make sure those sails are in the wind. Because by daybreak tomorrow, we will be at the new land. So, let's see. Team 1, y'all are going to be doing the night shift, and the rest of you, going ahead and make yourselves comfortable. You'll be good, and you'll help us dock tomorrow. And with that, he kind of walks, and you then see a dwarf kind of walk up to all of you, and he kind of walks up to he walks up in between all of you, and he goes, okay, well, it's team 2. I see. Oh man. Y'all are gonna be ready for tomorrow. I hope. So, go below deck. Get to sleep. Because I'm gonna need you by daylight. And you look around, you see it's still midday. He's just like, come on, chop, let's go. The captain's orders. Come on, let's go.
Wait, John, quick question.
Yeah.
You mentioned Vanessa, Ugg, and Jackie, but where's Morgoth during all of this?
I don't know. Where's Morgoth during all this?
I don't know. That was a you decision.
All of you ended up on the ship. Whether you helped or not is your choice.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I didn't get fussed at, so I'm doing anything.
The captain just pointed out those 3.
Yeah, that's why I had questions about
Yeah.
Morga.
So you're just standing there, I guess.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, Morga's gonna, like, I guess go walk around. I don't know. I'm trying to.
Okay.
Vanessa reluctantly goes to try to go below deck.
Ug's just kind of following her. He's confused. More than usual.
Yeah, so you end up going below deck, and you notice that this first area you just see a bunch of beds just set up. You see the sling beds, the little canopies that they've got under there. They've got kind of like basically mats on the floor and stuff like that. Like just there's like a lot of like sleeping spots essentially.
Vanessa's just gonna pick one and just lay down. Not sleep, just lay down.
Mm-hmm.
Ugg kind of grabs one that has like the most like space above him and starts sleeping or trying to sleep.
Yep. Cool. Anybody else?
Yeah, I guess Morga's just gonna go to sleep.
Okay.
Same here.
Cool.
Oh, they came down with us? Wow.
Yeah,
Great.
I eventually
I'm
just
surprised.
followed.
Yeah, they're eventually gonna make it. So.
Yeah. Especially after Morgan's like, oh, I'm just gonna walk around.
Yeah, I was just going to look around the ship.
So, yeah, you walk around the ship for a while, and eventually, I mean, eventually it gets to the point where you don't have anything to do. Nothing really to do here, and you kind of just get the idea of just going to get some rest. At some point. It could be hours, it could be minutes, it could be seconds. It could be right now, I mean.
Oh my god.
That means right now.
Okay, so I get the idea to go to sleep then?
That means right now!
Okay, man. Just do the
Go
thing.
to sleep!
I am! I already said I am! Did he just say bed?
No, he says. I think he said magic.
Damn it.
Yeah, okay, but eventually you end up going to sleep. You all take a long rest there. And then you end up waking, all of you end up waking up as each one of you has like a sailor kind of like trying to shake you awake essentially.
I'm up.
Wake up! Wake up! Let's go! We gotta go up top! We're in the middle of a storm! You hear a loud crash, as lightning strikes the upper deck, and you see like a hole kind of open up a bit, and water starts spewing in. Come on, let's go! Let's go!
Vanessa gets up quickly.
Ugg gets up quickly as well. Just because
Morgan's
Becky.
You quickly, rush upstairs. You kind of start walking around. There's there's people like it's just basically like sailors like running around trying to like grab sails, trying to keep everything in line. You see the captain up on the helm, just like struggling to keep it in, and you feel the boat rocking and everything, and you notice a halfling kind of like running across the ship. He trips a bit, and he trips. He lands right in front of you. He gets up real quick, and he goes, I need I need all of you with me. Come on, let's go. As he quickly leads all of you to one of the sails that you see about three sailors try to like struggling to get, and they're sitting there just like pulling on it, and you just hear the captain. You can faintly hear the captain over the loud storm, just like, put your backs into it, lads! Every single one of you! Because I'm not gonna die in these seas, not yet! And I need all of you to roll me a strength check.
Alrighty.
17!
20! guess it's gonna be like a 2 and a 5.
Things are happening. It's going slowly.
I'm having tech issues.
Hurrah.
It's still going slowly.
My brain is like fried right now.
D&D Beyond crashed.
It seems like we're in a memory.
We're in somebody's memory.
If that's landed on what I think it is, I think I may have gotten 18. Yep. I've gotten 18.
The gut.
I
Oh my god, I was half right!
Let me announce my failures, please.
Okay.
What'd you get?
The next time.
Okay. So you end up pulling and everything. Jackie kind of like, he tries pulling and like as he tries to pull the, basically like loses his grip a little bit, lets go, he slips back and basically hits his head against the deck of the ship and makes him a little dizzy for a moment there and, you know, able to get back up. But the rest of you end up like holding it and you're able to pull the sail up. And the captain, the captain just screams out, it's like, "We're almost there, lads! Put your backs into it!" And, you know, all of you are just kind of like sitting there holding it, and then you see another lightning strike smash it basically smashes the mast that all of you are, you know, pulling on. As it does that, the whole thing topples over, crashes, breaks in half. You see you see the top half of it go off, and all of you get thrown back as the ropes start to snap. It ends up smacking the halfling in the face, knocking him out. And the whole thing crashes. It makes the whole boat tilt and everything. And as it's like starting to tilt, with that, you then notice the other masts as well are like basically like leaning over to the point where another one snaps in that direction, falls off the same side, and then you just feel the boat flip. And as it's flipping, you're all trying to grab onto stuff, trying to get a hold of things, and then it just flips over and sinks into the sea. And then it's quiet. There's nothing. It's pitch black. You don't hear a thing. You don't see a thing. And a couple of you try to voice out for the others, but you can't say anything. And then you see, then you just see like.
Then we see the Star Wars scrolls.
Stop.
But then you start to see like a kind of like an image like form essentially, and it's just a huge like, it's a whirlpool of some kind, just forming around, and you see like debris of the ship. Looks like it's already shredded, basically going around. And then you like figure out where you are. You're all being sucked into a whirlpool, being sucked straight down. You know, you hear sailors off in the distance screaming. You know, like some of them are screaming help, and you know, and others are just screaming for their lives, and you know, you end up going down a bit, and eventually you get sucked pretty much into the middle. You go under the water, and all of you feel like that you're going to drown and die there. And then once again, silence. And then as like an image kind of like appears again, you all notice, you all see like basically it's a very weird image of water kind of just kind of almost like lowering over time and just eventually just fading into the ground, where you see grass and trees and everything, and then all that dies off and turns into sand. And as that happens, you see yourselves kind of lower into the ground, not necessarily losing any breath, not losing anything, like you're just sinking into the ground until you find a small cave with a skeleton inside. And it's still in the skeleton itself is like holding on to the like a little like version of the ship you guys were on. And then it goes black again. And then y'all are back in the cave.
And you know something else?
Whoa.
Something else, by the way, Jackson's slight fear of the ocean has just gone to a full-blown fear of the ocean.
Oh man.
He was already afraid when the ship started sinking, started going like in the storm. That all of a sudden basically drowns, but doesn't drown. He's sitting there just completely traumatized, just curled up in a ball.
Join the club, buddy. Join the club.
Well,
Now you're all back in the cave.
that was
But yeah, no, Jackson's just on the floor, just curled up in a ball, just like clearly in complete shock and fear.
Vanessa looks into the book, see if like anything is still left in the book.
wait.
No, there's nothing left in the book. Nothing. You don't see anything in the book. It's blank. Blank.
Well, from the look of the origins of this thing, seems like it's some sort of like magical whirlpool sort of deal. So it's probably not gonna just let us out of here. Why don't we? Think we could try to get it to pull Yorn back in here because he knows the water rune. Maybe the water rune will help us. Maybe that combined with all of our other magic might get us
Question:
out of here.
Does Morgoth know?
Morgoth know what?
That Yorn has the magic rune.
It's true.
No.
Does Morgoth know that?
No, because y'all
No.
don't remember who Yorn is, really, other than the fact that he appeared in the cave.
Well, then let
The
me
most he-
rephrase what I just said.
I'm so glad y'all didn't go down that route. I'm so
What
glad.
to try to get?
As soon as
Yorn
he
to do the
mentioned,
magic?
as soon as he mentioned Yorn the water, and I'm just like, wait a minute.
That's illegal
How?
knowledge.
No, I'm just like, wait a minute. How do you know that if they don't know that anymore?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, wait. You're right. You make a point.
I just don't know that at all.
I mean, we could just try to summon Yorn again and then
Yes, but you don't
ask him
know.
if he knows magic.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we could ask him if he knows magic.
Well, I mean, we got a dead friend on the ground still. Almost dead. I don't know if he's dead or not. I think we should worry about Marquise, though. Do we even remember who Marquise is at this point?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't remember much of anything anymore. My brain is starting to melt into a mush.
Let's. Well, that's right. In the book, Marquise wakes up and then hands the book to Jackie to do the time rune.
I was muted. Why the fuck did you tell me I was muted?
I don't.
Fuck you.
I honestly can't tell if you're muted.
F-bombs, y'all. F-bomb.
F-bomb. Yeah. Anyway, say what you're saying.
Anyways, Jackson like looks up, sees a hand book, and then hesitantly grabs it and then casts the rune.
Okay, ink, white leather's glowing, blah blah blah, brightness, you're all blind, and yep, rocks fall, everyone dies. But
I knew it.
Release.
huge bright flash once again, and then you see yourself in the cave. Only difference is that the glass orb, the light in it, grows a little bigger.
Yes. He's a bit here more.
I don't know why I'm still here.
The real question is,
You still notice the shell on the ground, just laying there with the chest opened.
Morgoth goes and puts the core into the chest.
As you put it in, you see something like poke out a little bit and kind of latch onto it, pulls it in, and chest closes. And then after a few seconds, you just see the eyes of the shell kind of like open up, and a light blue light kind of comes out of it a bit. You just hear, that's wow. I did not enjoy that, friends. But thank you. I appreciate it. It was not fun being an orb on the ground for a while, and unfortunately, I could not scream at you to put the orb back in the shell.
But by any chance, did you see what we saw? Or
Yes, every bit of it. I rolled around that deck, and I'm gonna tell you, it was not a fun time.
We know.
I
We
was
know,
rolling
friend.
back and forth. Did you know that I hit that halfling in the head after he got knocked out?
That's terrible.
No, we did not
That's
know.
terrible.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, no, he got hit in the head with a big rope. He was knocked out, and then me rolling along, I just hit him in the head again. And I will tell you, halflings, they bleed a lot.
No,
Oh my God.
no.
Oh,
Marquise,
no.
do you got any ideas?
Well,
Because everything we've tried.
like
Is
I
it-
said before, this is some type of magic barrier, or some, magical cave or something. And clearly, with more guests sitting there going insane, I guess, with him saying that the back of his head is saying magic over and over, I think the best way to do this is to cast some type of magic, but I'm not sure what type of magic. Is there any magic that any of you know? Not how to cast, but just know in general of just to stop magical spells? Maybe you can't cast it yourself. Maybe you haven't, learned the components behind anything or any of that, but is there any magic whatsoever that you can think of that might have the chance of doing this? Because we need a way to dispel this magic.
He's at this point giving it to us, just hand feeding us.
Goes over to the book and casts protection from poison.
Oh my god! Wait, you just cast it?
Yeah, I cast protection from poison.
Yeah, no,
on the
that
book.
doesn't happen. Nothing happens, man.
Wait, so the book's not even protected from poison now?
Wait, did you cast that on the book?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's protected from poison now.
We might. Oh, that magic goblin maybe. Well, I don't know if he knows.
Oh,
The goblin kind of knew a thing or two about magic. What it sounded like.
Why don't we just bring
I
him
don't
back?
know. Either ways, we need to find a way of dispelling this whole thing. Have you tried writing something in the book about it?
You gotta be kidding me.
No.
Why are we all collectively idiots?
Vanessa writes in the book, Morgoth dispels a magic barrier. And then hands it over to Morgoth to cast his rune.
I cast the Void Rune on the book.
So as you do that, you see the ink fill the page. The letters pop out. It glows, and a bright light happens. You end up back in the cave. And then, Morgoth, you get this weird, you get this weird, like this weird kind of like knowledge kind of like fed into the back of your head. And you're sitting there like wondering exactly what it is for a moment. And then eventually you come to terms with it, and you realize that you now have the ability to cast Dispel Magic.
Can I add this to my spell slot? Can I add this to my spells
No.
now? Shit. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and cast that since I know it.
Cast it where?
Everywhere.
No,
magical barrier.
You have to target it.
On the book.
On the book.
I would have aimed for the cave.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I'm aiming
mean-
for the. I'm gonna aim for the cave.
But also, the voice in your head said, the book. Magic, and then the book.
Makes a point. Well, she makes a point, but.
You know it now, so what harm could it? Well, not you don't. Quote unquote know it
fine.
now, so you can do it.
Fine.
twice.
Yeah, I spell magic on the book. I start there, and then I'll go from there.
Yeah. So, you cast Dispel Magic on the book, and you see, you cast it. You then see the pages of the book all fill with ink, and then it all fills with ink, and then you see white letters pop up one by one, and then it just and it literally just says dispelled, as the book itself kind of fades away out of existence in Vanessa's hands. And then you look around and you see that you're all standing in the desert where you started, standing out in the sunlight. And you're all just standing there, and you can see, not far from you, is that sand mound that you saw a while back. The one that sunk into the ground. It is sitting there. And it just disappears.
Have our memories back?
Yeah, oh yeah, your memories returned.
Oh, we're completely back to normal?
Yes,
Okay.
everything is back, except you don't remember how to use Dispel Magic anymore.
Johnny, I'm gonna be
Fair
honest.
enough. I don't give a shit.
I thought you were gonna do wrong choice. Just
I was
That-
so worried he was gonna do that.
we just can't use the book anymore to do that.
So we still remember everything from the cave, right?
Just have it for now. That's all it is. What?
So we
What?
remember everything from the cave, right?
Uh, I mean, yeah. You remember the cave. You remember all that stuff. So,
Morgan.
Jackson's still
You
traumatized.
remember everything. So.
Jackson is still traumatized.
Oh yeah, all of you are still traumatized. Morgeth, Morgeth, of course, is going a little insane in there. Still remembering all
Morgan's
the
going
magics.
insane. Jackson now has a full-on fear of the ocean. Vanessa got to see 2 people she lost and remembers it.
Yeah.
Too bad we didn't keep one of the ones we lost.
Yeah.
By the way, we'll
But
find
then
a
again,
remedy.
knowing the magic, it probably would have just fucking yeeted Yorn away again, anyways.
Yeah.
When we appeared on the surface.
Imagine we like actually succeed. Yorn's with us, and then we just see him just fly off in the distance, like full-on Team Rocket style. Like full-on Team Rocket style.
Okay, but Marquis is kind of just standing there, and he just goes, "Well, friends, it seems we are out of that weird cave. So, where to now?"
Morgan just starts running towards the nearest village.
Yeah, what do you have this music?
Oh
It's
no!
because he's calling us a bunch of clowns.
So-
no, you're running back the barn.
Yeah, that's the closest, technically.
Oh, well,
but-
no,
He
okay, I'm
meant the
running
village,
towards
yeah.
in the direction. Yeah, I'm running in
So
the direction
he starts
of the
running in
mining
the direction of the mining village, and I mean, Marquis follows.
Is he walking or running after Morgan?
Yeah, he's just walking.
Oh yeah, no, Morgan is sprinting. Morgan is full on sprinting.
Jackson takes a moment to look around, and he just says to himself, I never thought I'd say I like sand." And then proceeds to just start following along behind everyone else.
Vanessa feels for her journal.
You do in fact have your journal. You even have your book from before. I don't actually know what's in that book, so I don't know if it's a blank book or what.
Neither do I. It came from the backpack, like
Got
the
it.
actual
Okay,
backpack
cool. Then
itself.
it's a blank book.
Now I was gonna say it's just a copy of The Princess and the Frog.
Gosh. But yeah, all of you are you're pretty much fine, and I assume all of you continue on to the mining village, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, all of you continue on. You spend another day pretty much going to it. You end up resting another night as you had some craziness happen, and
Long rest?
that's yes. You take a long rest. And as you're sitting there, at nighttime, kind of, as you're kind of sitting there at nighttime, Marquis started a little campfire for all of you, and you gather around it and sing your happy campfire song. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Guys, DMCA, guys, stop. Yeah, essentially, all of you are kind of around it, and in the middle of the night, and Marquis kind of just goes, "Well, that was a lot. That was a very long day after everything that's happened, and everything that's happened in the previous days as well. It is most unfortunate." And all of you start to think back on the previous days. Some things kind of happened, and you start to remember your adventures up to this point. And as you're all sitting around the campfire, remembering of all the times you've had and all the lessons you've learned along the way, all of you, even though you've had tough times, you think about it, and all of you understand that these bad times have taught you lessons that allow you to learn how to survive and learn how to be with friends. And so, as you sit there and contemplate everything and understand that, you all gain a sense of accomplishment. You gain a sense of pride in everything you do. As you all level up to level 6.
Let's go!
Vanessa finally learns Dispel Magic.
I'm gonna be honest.
The
I don't
irony.
think
Oh, man. So, yeah. All of you level up, and that is where we are going to end this episode of eDIOCRACY. Whew, that was fun. How'd you guys
Was
enjoy
it?
that? Oh, yeah, dude. I had a blast. It was great.
I'm glad you
I
did.
just love that suffering.
So, yeah, real quick, I want to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you press the like, subscribe buttons down below, and please comment your predictions and or what you thought about Morgeth going absolutely insane. This is the cast of eDIOCRACY saying peace out. We hope you have a amazing night or day wherever the heck you are, and we will see all of you guys in the next episode of eDIOCRACY.
Peace out.
Bye-bye!
Goodbye.
Adios.